We are #United.
Play on advantage and Luke Mayparry! Yes! We're scoring here! The 89th minute winner!
Come on! Let's f***ing goal, boys! Come on!
Toby, thinking about a shot maybe. Is it?
Yes, boys and girls, welcome back. It's been a while since we've done a little live, but it is good to be back. We're here at Parkside for pre-season action, of course, against Chelmsford City. Now, Chelmsford City, of course, are higher opposition, so who knows what to expect. Plenty of you in the chat. Obviously, this is open to all of you, but you can become a member, and you'll be able to get this kind of stuff throughout the season. It's pretty decent quality, if I do say so myself. James Hodges next to me on the ones and twos. We'll have replays and all sorts. The works. If you're new here, thank you for joining us. Hopefully, we can give you a few goals and what have you tonight. Get your predictions in the chat. Any questions, of course, I'll be happy to answer before we kick off. I'm sure I'll be joined as well at certain times by Marcus Stamp. Lewis Preston won't be joining me. I know that much for sure because he's got no voice. Interesting. Spen, I think, is floating about, but I don't think he'll be joining us. He's got some other conversations and what have you to do. Okay. And we are, I think... Oh, James. Oh, look at this. You might be able to see... Oh, you can see me. I don't actually think that's an improvement on what was being shown beforehand, but hello, people. How are we all? Has any trialists signed? If you don't follow us on socials, I advise you to go and do that. First and foremost, because that is my job. So... help me out and like, comment, follow, whatever. But also, that's where most of the news gets posted. So if we do sign anyone, you'll know about it first and foremost there. Obviously, we will be doing the squad update video, but that won't be for a little while. We've still got, obviously, Singapore that we are getting up really early for tomorrow. We've got a couple of bits and bobs while we're away with the players that aren't coming with us. We've also got a game the day after we get back against Concord on my birthday. Big up the 30th of July. Great day. And we've also got, is it Worthing? Final pre-season fixture as well. So there are still quite a bit to go. And then obviously the week that we kick off the season, 9th of August. Hello, sir. Do I have a jacket? I don't. I have one for Paul, but Paul's not here. And it doesn't fit Sammy. I've tried it on. Sorry. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, we've got a few bits and bobs. And the season starts 9th of August away to Lewis. So we've got that week will probably be the squad update video where if we haven't announced any signings, they'll be announced in there. Is there prize money? I don't believe there is, Mino, for the Singapore tourney. # we'll get playoffs this season. Fingers crossed. You'll love to see it. Ogbebel, the most skillful player in the league. I'm not going to lie to you. He's impressed me, Praise. Impressed me. Obviously, was at Romford with Chris Newby and has impressed me this pre-season. Any of them legs, get some muscle on them chicken legs. Hey, I've got one ACL. That is rather mean. I'm going through the prehab stage, and the knees are a little bit on the old skinny side, okay? Sorry. TQ Addy, lots of comments. Yeah, you guys have been... Okay, hello. It's XL. It doesn't fit, Sammy. We've tried it on. Yeah, it's over there, bro. Sorry, people. Yeah, TQ Addy has also impressed. He's been doing a lot of time at left back, which is not, I understand, a position he played much last season as a forward attacking player. But yeah, he's also been impressive. Quite a few of the other boys. There's lots of players in and around this one. You've also got Calvin Dixon, who you may know from that short-sided, small-sided tournament that was running through the season. Ex-Potter's Bar, and I think he won it actually with SDS. So there. We will have a little look at the team. I mean, I don't think we've got the full players and what have you, but I'll run you through the starting 11, and then I think one of the boys will comment it and pin it so that you know who is where as the boys come out. So you got a player doing us a favour actually this evening, Charlie Binns, the goalkeeper. No Gids, he's on holiday. So Charlie Binns, he's actually a young man, been released by Ipswich. He's now playing at Colchester, and this is a chance for their scouts to have a little look at him, and also obviously helps us out with a goalkeeper. So he's doing a job for us this evening. Young, very impressive goalkeeper, I'm told. He's pretty big, I'd say that much. Nathan Wilson, Harry Haysom are your defensive duo. Tomo still away. Jermaine Anderson at right back, and Calvin Dixon, as mentioned, at left back. Max Cornhill and Matty Waldridge are the midfield duo with Luke May Parrott, Misha Jamili and Keegan Cowell left wing, another one of those lads that is with us for pre-season, and then Bradley Sage up top. So it's a pretty strong lineup. No Evans Kouassi. He's obviously becoming a bit of a fan favourite, but he's actually got a bit of a knock, which is very, very frustrating indeed. But on the bench, you've got Nathan Smith, Josh Rasoke, TQ Addy, Toby Romalaran, Pedro Carvalho, Joe Christou, Ishmael Salaudin and Praise Ogbebo, as we were just talking about him. So 9 changes that will be made at some point. Everyone will get onto the pitch, of course. It's all about minutes in the legs pre-season. How many more games till the start of the season? So we've got this one, obviously, so that's one. We've got the Singapore tournament next weekend, Saturday, Sunday, the men's games, I believe. Friday for the women's as well. We are taking 2 squads out there, so more women's content, of course, is on the way. So stay tuned for that. And of course, we've got no PK tonight. God knows where he is. He probably doesn't even know where he is. And Jube is not available either, so there's a few people missing. But yeah, so we've got those games, and then of course we've got the Concord game on the 30th, and we've got Eastbourne, not Worthing, apologies, Eastbourne, and then it's the season start. So a weekend and 2 games either side of that should be good preparation for the season. Obviously, the games tend to ramp up a little bit in difficulty, and they have done so far anyway. And obviously Chelmsford, there were rumours that they've gone full-time. I don't know if that is actually the case, but they're going to be a good side in the all-white strip this evening. Tags, of course, in blue and red. And stay tuned, folks, because next week I'm hearing some good things about a potential new kit drop. Hey, potential. Yes, those are just the 3 Freddie so far, Sage, Ring and Kouassi, that have signed so far. Anyone else, as mentioned, follow us on socials, and there'll be the updates as and when. What club do I prefer? I'm a Chelsea fan. If you've watched the latest reel, you'll know that. Ted Curd, my shout for best hashtag goalkeeper of all time. Just my opinion, of course. Chelmsford are full time. That's confirmation. Thank you for that, Kevin. And a few others, Baberton Day and All Things Torquay. Knowing all things about Chelmsford. Interesting. Up the Chelsea indeed. Yes, champions of the world. What can I say? Don't get rage baited, people. I'm well aware that it's not the biggest trophy in the world. That is the whistle. We're on the way here. Chelmsford against the Tags. And be another interesting test. The boys have been pretty decent for the most part of pre-season as Chelmsford come forward with it and score. Well, that was... yeah, what do I really say about that? That was a really nice, well-taken goal. Keeper caught a little bit off his line, the youngster. Lobbed over him pretty beautifully. And hashtag yet to touch the ball. Find themselves behind him. I was just about to say how well at times we've performed this pre-season, bar the Stanway game, which I think if you'd have watched that, you'll have noticed the camera shake at half-time from Dev switching it up and screaming at the lads from previously being quite calm and quiet. And yeah, other than that, I think we've been pretty decent, played some very nice stuff. First half has been a bit of a problem for us, and we're seeing that again there with just, 12 seconds on the clock? That might be a record. Obviously not technically a competitive game, but yeah, that's a pretty mad start. So, I mean, hopefully that's a sign of things that are to come from this game. Entertainment. As Yusuf comes in with a membership for 16 months. What a legend. So yeah, extremely quick, guys. Apologies on that start. That's even caught me off guard. Yeah, free kick though. Praise Ogbebo brought down there. Chelmsford are in the division above, for those asking. And if they've secured full-time status, you'll be expecting them to push for the top. I think they've been in and around the playoffs the last few years anyway. Obviously Ben Brooks, Jermaine Francis both previously been at the club, now full-time elsewhere. Waldridge with the cross, not his best work. Out to Calvin Dixon, who heads it back into the box. And Matty Waldridge picks up the loose ball. Luke May Parrott, you may see him now with the signing of Bradley Sage operating in a more wide area. Dixon, his touch is a bit array, and the outstretched leg causes the free kick. I'm just going to get the Chelmsford team up. I don't know if they've posted numbers, though, is the issue. No, they haven't. So I'm not going to know who is who. Apologies for that, guys. But Obviously, I know the hashtag players. There's Chelmsford in the middle. There is Joe Grimwood as well. I don't see him on the pitch, but he is a Chelmsford player. Of course, centre-back in that well-documented race for the Isthmian North title we had against Sudbury, as Mish looked to find Sage. Looked like he was given a big shove, but not enough for a penalty. Yeah, it's something about the half-time team talks at the moment. Dev's lighting the fire under the boys. Maybe it's something we'll have to look at pre-match. As that ball goes long, Jermaine Anderson underneath it. We were actually debating his heading ability before this game. It's not something he enjoys doing, but he's won that header pretty well there. Charlie Horlock, member for 30 months. Zace Edits, 20 months. You guys, legendary. Love the support and commitment, guys. Appreciate it. As Luke May Parrott gives away a free kick over the far side. And Chelmsford have a goal kick. Yeah, I'll try my best to answer any questions you guys have around the club. We're pretty transparent and open for those that aren't necessarily hashtag fans but are joining us tonight. So, yeah, I'll do my best. Where is hashtag located? That one's a nice, easy question. We're everywhere, mate. We are online, inside the place, and outside as well. As Chelmsford look to come forward with it now. And as soon as I say that, that is curse of the commentator because he passes the ball backwards. Good pressing there, though, from Luke May Parrott. Sage, can he get there? Goalkeeper quick off his line and opts for the short pass. Chelmsford just enjoying a spell of possession. Matty Waldridge sidestepped really well here. And the right back switches the ball really nicely. Chelmsford looking dangerous every time they come forward at the moment. Good tiki-taka and link-up play. But Max Cornhill's done really well there. Very, very smart play from Max, of course. Has played for the Clarets as well in his established non-league career as Harry Haysom looks to find Keegan Cowell. Cross to Nathan Wilson. Watching from Baltimore, that's a commitment. What's the time difference there? Ball forward into Luke May Parrott. It's a nice, I think it was a touch, but given the benefit of the doubt, but good link up between him and Sage before the centre-back intercepts nicely with a tackle. 4 years, that is impressive commitment, Carbon. Thank you very much for your support. Cool, there's some interesting gaffs people are watching from. Brazil gang. Eu falo português. Apologies for murdering that accent. That is all I know as well. Chelmsford passing the ball around at the moment. Scotland. Yeah, I'm not going to do any more accents. I've just realised I can't do any. The ball goes inside. Luke May Parrott's trying to win it back, but Chelmsford keep possession, looking like they are the team in the division above at the moment. Early stages, and it does take the hashtag team a little while to warm up. We've noticed in this pre-season, of course. But nicked back there by Cowell, and he was pulled back. That's a foul, and one that would normally earn you a booking, but obviously in these kind of fixtures, you don't often see the cards come out as much, unless you're Joe Christou. And you're putting in a really heavy tackle, as we saw in the Redbridge game. A little bit late there. Hashtag passing the ball around nicely. Really nice play there from Jamili and Cornhill. As May Parrott looks to find Jamili again. Goes around the corner, but couldn't find the hashtag player, but it's managed to keep that in, Jermaine Anderson. Although Chelmsford win back the ball. Watching from Texas. You know what? I think I've had enough of people clipping my accents and what have you up, so I'm going to kindly decline to do that. No, Ben Brooks is not at Chelmsford anymore. He is at York City, just turned pro officially. He wasn't on a pro at Maidstone, but is now at York. Lovely little reverse pass. Kept in, and Calvin Dixon gets there. Chelmsford regain possession, though, just outside the hashtag box. In the box now. Dancing and Jinkin trying to find space for a shot. Dixon closes that one down and allows hashtag to breathe a little bit. Just for the time being, though. Space here for the Chelmsford 8. Touch there. It's nice from Luke May Parrott, who's kept the ball really well. Gone inside for one of Cowell or Sage. Cowell's got a little bit lucky there for 2 slips. Not something you often see, and Jamili's forward runs continued here. Keeps hold of the ball in the box on that left foot of his. Gets quite unlucky, but manages to win the loose ball. And then Cowell's touch goes back to the right back, and Chelmsford managed to get it out. Kieran Davison, 49 months. Wow. what's that, over 4 years, that. Fantastic. Cheers for the support, guys. No one jinx better than PK. Yeah, fit PK. After he shedded those pounds. Touch, that is, from Sage. Looking to find a red and blue Crystal Palace-esque shirt. Dixon is the man that picks up the ball, and via Waldridge, he goes back to Haysom. Looks for the channel pass. I think it was a little bit late, and Dixon, yeah, just did stray offside. Oh, Edward, is that the Chelmsford lineup, mate? That is phenomenal. I'll tell you what, if I can get that typed out, I'm gonna copy that for my notes. Thank you very much, appreciated. Is the home kit's main colour blue or yellow? Couldn't possibly say, but stay tuned next week. That's all I'm gonna say. That is all I'm gonna give you. Dev Spencer squad update video before everyone else asks. I see Archie's asked there. Oh, meanwhile, Bins comes out and collects that one. Yeah, before anyone else asks, that is going to be the week before the season starts. Same time as it is everywhere. It will be the week, probably the Tuesday or the Thursday before the 9th, the opening day of the season. Watching from Wales, lovely stuff. Wales down in the valleys. Hey, that's not bad. I'll probably get some comments ruining me there. Yeah, cheers, Edward. Phenomenal name. Sean, UOL Edge. Who's talking about the Uni Leicester days? Phenomenal gaff, mate. Up the ULFC. Misha Jamali. Good strength there, but he's lost out. And Chelmsford in the white and claret kit come away with it. How's the knee? The knee is no better than when I did it. Well, obviously it's better than when I did the ACL in October, mate, but it's not really any change. It's gradually got better, and I've only just had an MRI, so hopefully we'll get an operation date in soon and I can recover. But all good. Thanks for the asking in the chat, people. Hope everyone here is watching is having a good time, enjoying the summer. Singapore content loading, of course. We do fly out tomorrow. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll give you a little bit of an insight. We are not changing from the usual colours. As Cal comes away with it now, he's done really well and brought down there. And I know it is the summer season, summer schedule, but that one might have been asking for a yellow, perhaps. How did I do my ACL? I did that for the hashtag Rezzies. Jumped up off the ground to bring the ball down, thinking I was professional. It turns out I'm not. And landed awkwardly, twisted, and biggest crunch you will ever hear in your life. Yeah, worst pain I've ever felt, worst pain I probably ever will feel. And yeah, here we are, almost a year later, still no change. A player I think should not have left the tags. Ooh, that's a tough question. I mean, trouble is, anyone that I think should not have left... Ted Curd, that one's actually quite easy because he didn't actually play much after he left us that season. And he was phenomenal. I'd say the best goalkeeper we've ever had. Yeah, potential red card. A terrible tackle, that, wasn't it? Oh, don't remind me. We won the league that season, though, so the old PK red. Mish, something off the training ground there, and Calvin Dixon's cross. I mean, it was nice because Jermaine Anderson had plenty of space, but unfortunately, the execution not quite up to it. Harry Honesty play for hashtag. No, Orlando, you are a little bit outside of the remit. You're a bit late to the party, son. Favourite tags goal from the top of my head. Oh, that is a really good question. I'm gonna have to go with the first hashtag goal that the hashtag winner that I ever saw. It was hashtag women against Billericay Town women, and it was my first game. We won 2-1. Malika Rapindia with the winner. Shout at her, she's just gone pro to Rugby Borough full time. Chelmsford, meanwhile, on the attack here, inside the box, goes for goal, and I tell you what, I thought it was in, just a whisker wide of the post. Dangerous effort, got himself a yard of space and whipped it towards the far stick, just wide of the post, and hashtag get away with one there. Chelmsford looking dangerous every time they come forward at the moment. Yeah, second best, closely followed by PK. You know what, actually, I'll go with, for the men's side of things, it will be the third goal, the winner against Wroxham when we won 9 men away. Felt like it was against 12 men with 14 men with the officials. 15 with the fans against us. We battled against the world. PK got his double, and it was the penalty that Toby won on his own. PK scored and then went and celebrated with a thought drop and a fan sweets. That is my favourite men's goal. I know actually as a goal it wasn't that great as a penalty. You can't say too much there, but that was my favourite one just for the occasion more than anything else. As Misha Jamali does really well, works hard but can't quite keep hold of possession, and Chelmsford managed to get it away. Flicked on. Calvin Dixon through the back there of the winger and loses out. Mert on trial at step 2. Yeah, is it Alfreton? I might be pronouncing that completely wrong, but yeah, Mert's got himself a trial. Obviously, Mert leaving does give scope for Nathan Wilson to make a step up, which we're very excited for. Youngsters, over 100 non-league appearances, former teammate of mine in the Resis, and actually played for my old club, White Ensign. Skippered them at the age of 19, so very excited for Nath to be a part of the first team squad this year. Chance of Scotty Pollock. Hey, listen, Scotty P is a serious player. Brackley Town will obviously be in the National League this year, having got promoted last year. And Scotty P is well within his rights to be in that National League. He's a phenomenal baller, as I'm sure you all know. So if we can get there, then it would be great for him to come back, but only if we can catch him up, not the other way around. I don't see Scotty coming down the levels anytime soon. Why did Sack leave? Has Sack's got an opportunity playing at Willstone in the National League, so he's not going to turn it down. Headed away there. Play it goes. Calvin Dixon will take the throw in for hashtag. No, Curtis, you can't. Unless you're a step 3 level or step 2 level baller. Kawasi injured, unfortunately. Sude at Woking, obviously. So another one of those players from hashtag that has gone full-time, gone pro. Always great to see players play for hashtag and then go on to go pro. That's what we want to see. If we are going to lose players, we want them to go up. We don't want them going sideways or down, as Nathan Wilson comes across there. He's done really well, but he's gone out to play for a corner ball. Binns can't keep that in. Binns, of course, just to reiterate, doing us a favour this evening. The young man, he's at Colchester, so it gives Colchester a chance to have a look at him. Formerly of Ipswich, but released. So doing us a favour this evening with no Gids. Dark horse for the tags, as in player. Ooh, good question. I tell you what, Ringo's been getting a lot of stick in the comments, but I think he's actually a baller. Obviously, you guys only see highlights, but Jason Ringo, National League South ability, captain of Averley last season. He is pretty decent, so stay tuned. He's going to be my pick to have a very good season. Good competition as well, needed for Jermaine. Nathan Wilson can also play there, but Ringo is actually suspended first game of the season, so that is a bit of a nightmare. Where are we going to finish this season? I'll come back to that one. As the corner comes in, it's into a dangerous area, but that magnet of a head, Max Cornell gets there first. Cal does well there, Keegan. Oh, he's done really well, but loses out. And it's Chelmsford throwing. Sizing up Matty Waldridge, trying to get a cross in. He's stumbled over his own feet there as Cal loses it. I actually don't think that was a foul, if I'm completely honest. We'll take that one. Breakout season for the tags. Hey, listen, the youngster, Nathan Wilson, obviously, is going to be involved, so we'll say him. And that's flicked on there. Chelmsford enjoying most of the possession in these early stages, but of course are the higher opposition. No, Ethan, this will not be a highlights video. Obviously, the whole media team is going out to Singapore. I mean, good debate whether you class it as tomorrow. Technically it is, obviously, but some people almost argue that it is tonight. 3 a.m. we're going to be leaving. Getting to the airport, Heathrow, will be 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. So basically we lose the whole of Tuesday. And then Wednesday, we've got other stuff going on. May or may not be a potential launch of some description. So, hey, who knows? So yeah, and then obviously the content from Singapore starts. So yeah, we won't be able to make this a video, but obviously this is live for everyone and everyone. Hashtag does have a youth team. We joined with Forest Glade, and we have over 40 youth teams now, but obviously that's over Barleylands, Forest Glades ground. Big part of the club growing is having the youth team. That one's in behind, but Harry Haysom just does the sensible thing there and has that out of play. Best team in Hashtags League. Well, there's rumours also that Chatham have gone full-time, so I expect Chatham to be up there. Billericay have spent some serious bank and have players like Ryan Scott and Liam Nash, who were part of the Hornchurch League winning team that kind of ran away with it. They would be my two standout picks for potential league winners. I said Dartford, to be fair, but Dartford and Horsham were the two that I said would be promoted, so I got one of them right. Chelmsford lose out just on the edge of the box. Calvin Dixon, who's full of running. Obviously, you'll know him from his time in Baller League with SDS, but pretty established step 3, step 4 player as he clatters into the winger there, and he'll get a talking to. He's not happy with the referee's early decision. But referee does give the foul there, and rightly so, to be fair. I actually don't think he was fouled, to be fair. I think his grievance there with the referee is a little bit misplaced. Just my opinion. This is a pre-season friendly map. More signings will be coming in, I'm sure. Poju, do you play any interview with the new assistant? What? Not really sure you're asking that. And it's Eddie with a Y, by the way. I know, I'm one of the weird ones. Matty Waldridge, the Joshua Kimmich of Hashtag United. Yeah, very, very, very spot on. Squad update. This is the last time I'm going to say this. Squad update will be the week, same time as it is every season. It'll be the Tuesday or the Thursday before the season starts. 9th of August, away to Lewis. I don't think Singapore is going to be live, James. Do we know? Have we got confirmation yet? We're waiting on stuff, so maybe. Stay tuned. We'll let you know if it is gonna be. Chelmsford swinging the ball. It's into a dangerous area. The header attacked well, and again, too easy. The Hashtag defence there, and the goalkeeper Bins obviously doesn't know the boys, but he's a youngster, so is he going to shout at them, especially this early? But I tell you what, I think he was well within his rights there. Plenty of space there for the header. Attacked it well, and it's on the right side of the post for Hashtag. That's for sure. First Tags player to play in League 2. Oh, at the moment, it's looking like it's going to be one of Jermaine Francis or Ben Brooks. Two big sides, Hartlepool and York. And Hashtag coming forward with it now. Here's Misha Jamali, Tag's top scorer last season, of course. Cuts it back to Jermaine Anderson. These two linked up plenty of times last season, and they're linking up again here down the right-hand side like nobody's business. The cross worked away. Matty Waldridge underneath it, though. Looks for Sage. Can't find him. Cal trying to close down the defender. Calvin Dixon also trying to win it back, but Chelmsford retain possession. Ooh, all-time Hashtag 5-a-side team. That is a great question, Bailey. Teddy Curd in goal. Don't think anything's beating him in a 5-a-side goal. Going to go Harry Haysom at the back. Ever reliable. With Tom Anderson, man that can play pretty much anywhere in the park. And also them two have a great partnership. Come back to it in a second. But here is Cal down the left-hand side. Jinkin inside. He's worked the shooting opportunity well. He's instead gone for the cross. It's a really dangerous ball in. And Bradley Sage is there and onside. Hashtag back in it. I tell you what, though. Keegan Cowell cuts inside really nicely onto the right foot. Whips the ball in. I thought he took the wrong option on. I think there was space to have a shot. Instead, the ball comes in. And it's so dangerously indefensible in and around the 6-yard box. It's just got enough pace on it to make it all the way through. And Bradley Sage is there. Fox in the box. And then, I tell you what, this man, one to watch, he will score goals next season. Scored goals everywhere he's been. Won trophies at places. Obviously also been at Boreham Wood and scored in a higher level than this one. I think it was National League or National League South when he scored the goal. But either way, I'm telling you, he's going to score goals. And he's got one here. Scored already, of course, in pre-season. Got another one there. A poacher, a man that knows where to be. And that's a skill. We've got a couple of them in Luke May Parrott, Misha Jamali as well as Bradley Sage now. And he taps it in to level things up. Now, it was a bit of a sticky start. Didn't start great. And I would say Chelmsford's still definitely been on top. But you would expect that as the higher opposition. But the Tags have grown into it a little bit. And that goal, I'm sure, will give them plenty of confidence as Max finds Misha Jamali down the right-hand side here. He's got Sage with him. Tried to find him. Couldn't quite, and Matty Waldridge scoops it up. All of a sudden, the game got a new lease of life. More intensity all of a sudden. And it's in towards Sage, whose hold-up playing is back to the goal. Is definitely an asset to watch out for. Chelmsford, though, win it back and have a bit of space down this left-hand side, or right-hand side for them. Cowell had to watch the run there, and watch it he did. Up against the fullbacks that he's just beaten to get the assist there. Really nice cross in, I will say. The five-a-side team, come back to that. Obviously, Ted Curd, the two boys, Harry Haysom and Tom Anderson at the back. Then I'll go with PK Humble, Percy Kiangabeni, of course, in the middle, just for the content and content alone. And then I'll go with forwards. Oh, that's where it gets tough. Misha Jamali might be a good shout. But I'll tell you what, for the culture, how many have I got there? I've got Ted Curd, the two centre-backs, and then PK. I've only got one left. I think for the culture, I've got to go for Faisal Manjdog Manji. Can't overlook him. And with those four around him, hey, Manjdog would score goals on goals. Goals on goals. Safe flight, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Dan Brown as well. Dan Brown, right? I can't fit them all in, guys. Can't fit them all in. Matty is 23 or 24, I believe. No, I know. Dan Brown, it's tough, man. It's tough. Might have to drop one of the centre-backs as Cal wins that one back, but only temporarily. Assistant coach. Well, I mean, Stepan, trouble is not a lot of people are interested in the staff, the coaching staff around the club. So, I mean, you guys want to see the action, you want to see the highlights and what have you. We don't really get too much personality in as much as we'd have liked, just purely on what you guys watch and what you guys want to watch. It's what the algorithm tells us, what you guys tell us is that you want to see action. So yeah, you won't probably hear too much. Sammy not, obviously we did introduce him, so he's previously been at Canvey. He's got plenty of experience there. Was involved there when they got promoted. Good addition to the coaching staff. Plenty of players and coaches around now. Eddie, who's most likely to get their passport for Singapore? I would probably put my money on me, considering it is something I have done before. Went to got all the way to the airport, Gatwick, and realised I forgot my passport. Dad had to go back. Met my mum halfway. Luckily, still made my flight. But yeah, that is stress. So I got to say myself. Does Ben Brooks still play for Chelmsford? No, as mentioned, he's at York City full-time now. Road to full-time ball. Shout out, go check his YouTube channel out. Obviously not during this game, but he's announced all that. I did the thumbnail, actually. Interesting for that. Misha Jamali inside to Sage, the goal scorer of the hashtag goal. Shot is blocked. Plenty of bodies around him. Made it difficult as Jamali out wide, looking to work a ball into the box. Finds Luke May Parrott, top scorer for the Tags the season before last. And goals per minute, he's right up there with the very best. Matty Waldridge down the line to Jermaine Anderson. 1-2 with Misha Jamali, and Jermaine's got a bit of space. The touch is a little bit away from him, but manages to work a ball in. It's not his best work, though, and how to play it goes off the pitch. Any contact with Sassy from... Oh, yeah, I see it. I mean, Sassy. I didn't go to the game, so I can't comment on how good he actually was, but it looked very good in the highlights, to be fair. Obviously, a rising baller, and I've seen him in Baller League. Good player, but who's he coming in for? Who's he replacing? We've got plenty of phenomenal midfielders. Joe Christou, Max Cornhill, PK Humble, Matty Waldridge. I mean, I'm sure he was good, but one game doesn't make a player. You guys got to remember, you're only seeing highlights as well, and obviously if there's 2 games in it, you're seeing less than a full game's worth, as Max Cornhill does what Max Cornhill does best and sets it back to Dixon, and Sage is onside, just can't get there, and it's quick off the line from the goalkeeper, Haig, and it goes all the way through via Jermaine Anderson's head back to Binns. Hasten for Ballon d'Or. No, let's not say that. He's got to keep his head and his feet on the ground. Mr. Big Time. How much do you charge for thumbnails? Hey, at Eddie Cooper with a Y, _GFX. Shout out me. Misha Jamali. Back to Bradley Sage. Finds Luke May Parrott. He's got Max Cornhill with him. Bit of space, but Not really the right opportunity for the shot. Instead goes back. Matty Woolridge and Calvin Dixon wearing the number 5. Normally worn by Harry Haysom. And we will see some squad numbers this year, I'm hearing. So I'm sure, obviously, we do try and keep people in the same shirts. But we've got more numbers available to us. Shout out for VX3. More kits. And what have you this season. So we're able to kind of keep the numbers the same as we can. Because obviously there's a lot of turnover in non-league. As Dixon sends that one into the box, headed away, but only as far as Jamili went for the shot. Completely not malicious, of course, but headed away by the defender. Do I personally like the tags play style? Love the tags play style. Shout out Devs. Boys have done improvements every single year, which is pretty ridiculous when you talk about how much the budget goes up league on league. And how much we don't spend in comparison to some of the others. As wide man there, tackled by Harry Haysom. I'd have argued fouled, but nothing doing, says the ref. And Waldridge manages to squeeze it through to Cornhill, who calms it down. Nathan Wilson had a good pre-season, but been missing for the last couple of games. Matty and Max now have a great understanding. It's great to watch them. And the boys really calmed down and grown into this one. Hashtag been fantastic the last 10 minutes or so. And Luke May-Parrott been found sensationally well there, around the corner by Max Cornhill. A pass that screams experience. And here is Calvin Dixon, the left back. Down the line for Keegan Cole, who's got the assist, of course, already. And got the nutmeg there on the winger. Now the fullback. And I tell you what, every time he's got the ball in those kind of areas, he's looking pretty lively, Keegan Cole. Well, we've got a little bit of break. I'll try and answer some questions. Most likely be the number 10. I actually don't know. I think that's one of the few numbers that isn't really... or wasn't really assigned last season. Both Bolivan and Georgiou wore it at times. Carvalho has worn the 11. So I don't know. That might be up for grabs at number 10. Hey, listen, if Sky Sports want to shout me, let's talk money. No, I'm just kidding. I'd never leave the tags. Jamili trying something there to work it to Cal, but can't quite find him. And Chelmsford now looking to go for it, and I thought for a second the liner wasn't going to give that. It did look like Jermaine Anderson had stepped up perfectly there, and the liner did give it eventually. Took his time, but did give the offside. One fan from Iceland. I'm sure you're not the only one, Paddy. I'm sure there's others. Georgiou currently exploring a full-time opportunity in the league above, but yeah, again, could potentially end up back with us if that falls through, but I think Devs will be planning for life without him for now. Such is the nature of where we're at. Of course, if the guys can go and get a full-time or a higher league, then good luck to them. It's always something that we like to shout about this club. As Sage finds Luke May-Parrott. Tries to dig out across, wins a corner. How many players are on paid contract at hashtag? It's not something we often talk about, but I am pretty certain there's no one on contract right now. But that can always change. Discussions always going on. Favourite hashtag kit over the years? Julian, I don't mean to use this as a bit of a ploy, but 25-26 home shirt. Come back to me when it's out. I'm telling you, absolute banger. VX3 have smashed it. Jamili, as they have with the away kit as well, to be fair. I think that's up there for me. Up there with the pink Hummel kit. But we don't like Hummel, so... As Max flicks that one on, it's cleared away. Eventually, the second time of asking, that one caused a problem. And Jermaine Anderson had to get that one right, and he's done the sensible thing and sent it into next week. Goalkeeper collects. First league game is next season of this season is 9th of August, away to Lewis. And I would imagine, judging by the colours that Lewis play in, red and black, that we will be in the home kit. So, stay tuned. Harry Haysom gets his big fat head on it. Training kit as well is clean. Yeah, VX3. And you can get yourselves some merch yourselves. Training wear available, of course, as well. I think VX3 have smashed it. It's just my personal opinion. Obviously, everyone able to vote themselves. But yeah, that's my personal opinion, is the VX3 stuff is the best we've ever had at the club, personally. And I'm not even being paid to say it. Not by VX3, anyway. As Chelmsford recycle possession. And work it back to the centre-back. And out wide then. Chelmsford, again, looking good in possession, and the ball in behind is a fantastic one. Big chance here. Deflection's good, and that is almost... Oh, it is! That is a phenomenal bit of defending from Nathan Wilson, and then Charlie Binns in the goal. The young goalkeeper make a fantastic combination between the two of them. Combination thing between the two of them. Apologies for that. That's terrible, isn't it? Yellow card, Lewis says beside me. What is it? What is it? How does it go? Combination. Unbelievable from Nathan Wilson there. Watch that back at some point. That is fantastic. And then a good hand from Binns, the GK as well. It's into a dangerous area. And a free kick for Hashtag. Not really sure too much. A bit of a melee of bodies in there. Couldn't really see it, but that is absolutely outstanding. Saturdays, Freddie, they're still under the blackout rule as we speak. So unless that changes, no to Saturday 3 o'clock. But that ball from Dixon is looking dangerous. Goalkeeper deals with it well. Deals with it well. Ball again in behind to the striker. He looks like he's quite keen to get in behind the defence, the back line. Finds a pass across. Really nice cut inside. The shot is deflected. And in it goes. Chelmsford retain their lead. Really unlucky. I think that one's going the right way, the goalkeeper. Until the deflection off Jermaine Anderson's boot. Sends it into the other corner. I might be wrong. Might have sold me with a dummy. Really good, though, from the forwards there. Combining brilliantly. Work the space nicely, the Chelmsford 10, and fires it in. Hashtag, again, trailing, but certainly growing into this one. Josh Hedges with the goal. Oh, Edward's beating me to it in the chat. Thank you, mate. Yeah, really nice finish. Well taken. Chelmsford in those kind of areas at the moment, showing that they are the team in the division above, of course, and they have been in and around the playoffs. Let's not forget, this is a team that will probably, again, be looking to get promoted out of the National League South and get back into the National League. Certainly big enough club to do so. Always nice to see the more local clubs do well in the division above. But yeah, a very well taken goal, and Hashtag again losing. But certainly giving a good account of themselves, much better than we have done in the previous first half showings. Chelmsford never been in the National League. Fair play. Well, it would be good to see them in there. You like the YouTube shorts? That's me. The boys obviously on that, but yeah, appreciate that. We are testing some stuff. What can I say? Goal keeper goes long, headed up, and Mish wins that one. Flicks it on. Looking for Luke May Parrott, but again, bit of head tennis at the moment. Partaking. Nice foot in from Max Cornhill, but the ball runs loose and the Whites have the ball again. Both teams playing some really nice football this evening. As I say, that one gets launched down the channels, proper non-league stuff. Goes all the way back to Binns. How many divisions between us and the National League? Well, National League South is the division above us. So technically one, but between the National League 2, the top National League. Did Lewis Preston leave Hashtag? Well, he's sitting right next to me in Hashtag VX3 gear, so I'm going to go with no. And he did also edit the TST doc, and he is also in some of the pre-season content. So, no, still here. Yeah, Chelmsford just had big investment, as mentioned, full-time now. Thanks for confirming, chat. Appreciate it. How many more seasons will Hashtag play televised football? Well, technically, DAZN own the rights to National League, so listen, it's not going to be easy to get there. Difficult to get out of this league here, but Hashtag don't stay in one place for long, and we improve every single season. So if we improve next season, we'll be 7th or below, and that is almost in the playoffs as Chelmsford get a shooting opportunity off. Great slide tackle in from Harry Haysom, diverts it behind for a corner. Yeah, sounds asleep, mate. Appreciate it. Honestly, 100%. I'm saying the same thing. All the way from Brazil. Shout out my Brazilians in the chat. Appreciate it. What a country. I would love, absolutely love, to go to Brazil. Probably for my 30th in a few years. That's what I'm eyeing up. But yeah, any Brazil tips, shout them. Obviously Rio, the big one. I'd like to go and see Christ the Redeemer or what have you. Play football in the favelas would be pretty sick, like the Sidemen did. As that's headed away by Max Cornhill. Into an area. Keeper's done well there, Binns. Oh, I'm not answering the squad announcement. Guys, I've done that. Move on. We're not doing that again. Honestly, every year we get comments. When's the squad announcement? When's the squad announcement? When we've even brought you guys an Instagram post and a Twitter thread that explains a very early squad update, but there's no real point doing it. Let's be honest, because non-league, very few players are contracted, so anything can change. It's just a verbal agreement. Realistically, players can leave at any time. As Calvin Dixon, nice ball roll there, and Sage almost working it through to Cal. The goal scorer for the Tags Evan was Bradley Sage, new man up top. Previously at Chatham, Canvey, has won a BMC Essex Senior Cup, also has a goal for Boreham Wood, I think, in the National League. I may be wrong, it might be National League South, so apologies if that is the case. Harry Haysom gets it away, Max Cornhill nods it back. Interesting decision there to find Calvin Dixon. And I will say this again, to be fair, because Sean is one of the few that has commented it, but I have seen it a couple of times. No, there will not be a highlights video from this game, because this is live to everyone. No, you're good, Corey, you're good. You're good. I'll let you off. But it is a comment that we see under every single video. When the squad update is released every single year, same time, the week before the season starts, or the week of the season starts. So Tuesday or Thursday, I would guess, considering there are normal upload days. Before Saturday the 9th, so we're looking at 7th or 5th of August, I would guess. Brentwood goal scorer, oh, that's Dan Ogunlay, I'm assuming. Player, excited to see what he's got against us. Hopefully Harry Haysom, Tomo, Nathan, or whoever's playing can keep him quiet. Are you in the changing rooms for half time? No, we don't have the facilities. I said we don't have the capacity for that. Oh, lovely play there from Luke May Parrott with a nutmeg. Matty Waldridge in the box. Luke May Parrott, liquid stuff there. And I was about to say champagne football, but it turns out it's only Carver. And it's intercepted and cleared away. Never why is the squad update or how. Hey, listen. You're spot on. You're spot on. He's not dancing. No more dancing for Lewis. Nursing his voice. He's lost his voice. Is it too late to invest some money in the club? The raise has actually stopped, so the public cannot invest unless you're one of those big hitters that has a lot of money to invest. As Nathan Wilson puts in an absolutely non-league defined tackle, crunch up, love it, proper Brexit. Sage in the box. That all come from that tackle there from Nathan Wilson. Good effort there from Sage, but blocked well as well. And it's behind. How much did we raise? Over £1 million, Chibs. Give or take. Definitely over. But yeah, I don't know the exact figure spent. Obviously, it wasn't public knowledge, except for what was on Republic, and that was, I think, closed about 950k. So yeah, just over £1 million. And we are investing new members of staff coming on as well. I'm sure you'll learn about. As Mish brings that one into the area, still away. Still not away, sorry, still alive. As Max Cornhill loses out though. He's flicked in behind and out of play for a hashtag throw-in. Sack Devs, no. How about keep it stepping, son? Have you ever played for Texas? I've actually played 45 minutes in a pre-season friendly against Coggeshall United after the Academy Series. Does that count? Probably not, let's be honest. Big wing-back job, left wing-back. Ross Gleed played next to me. Sam Bantic was one of his earliest appearances. Put a cross in, and it wasn't cleared by the defender, and Bano finished really nicely. So technically an assist. Not really, but technically. Watching from Grays, Essex. Would Devs leave? Why would Devs leave, Jareth? I mean, if he's got a better offer and to go higher, then maybe. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, it's completely up to him in that sense. But no, I don't see Devs going anywhere unless we get relegated. Let's be honest. Always on the cards. Football is a pretty ruthless sport, but no, Devs is a big part of what we've created here, and I don't see him going anywhere anytime soon. Nodded there by Matty Waldridge, and he's eaten one in the face there afterwards on the ground. Max Cornhill unable to get it. There's a bit of afters there. Young fullback having a go at Max, and a bit of afters afterwards as well there. Nathan Wilson getting involved. Matty Waldridge too. And I'm sure, knowing Matty Waldridge, you'll be saying a few things in the ear of the Chelmsford midfielder. But not really what we need pre-season. It's good to see that the boys all getting around each other. Obviously a few new signings, but a few people trialling with us pre-season, but always good to see the boys backing each other. Not a big fan of the fighting, but sometimes you got to back the boys, and that is nice to see. What would we call the new ground? Hey, who knows? Hashtag United Arena is pretty basic, but I quite like it. It's got a good ring to it. It's what you guys voted for, so... Any insight into why Jason Stevens left the ladies' team? Well, he's followed the money. Jason Stevens wasn't sacked. Spen did say in his squad update for the women that perhaps he should have been. I personally don't agree with the way it was handled. Obviously not speaking on behalf of the club, speaking personally. Very sad to see it end that way. I think it could have ended a lot better. And yeah, that's all I'll say on that one. But yeah, hope the project over at Leyton Orient doesn't go too badly. But they did lose to Fulham yesterday, and they did have all the big hitters playing. So who knows? Money doesn't always win you games. Even at step 7, they might tier 7, they may be winning games every week 20-0. And I think the girls are probably underestimating how boring that is going to be. But we'll see. Only time will tell, as Nathan Wilson's fouled there. Bit of needle in this game now, but Nathan Wilson being very professional and not reacting. Ellis is actually here at the game this evening. Obviously, he's just joined Romford. I actually don't know if that's on a dual registration, but he's got to get some game time, consistent game time at step 5. Was in and out of the team at Enzyme, but did pretty well. I think it's fair to say. So hopefully, I think it's Romford or Barking. I always get them two muddled up. Pretty certain it's Romford with Chris Newby. Yeah, he can get some consistent game time, get some goals. Scored a hat-trick on his debut in pre-season. So yeah, who knows? Calvin Dixon loses out there. Really good recovery though, and he's even won a free kick. Fantastic from Calvin Dixon there. Number 11 is Keegan Cowell. I actually don't know too much about him, so apologies. But if we do sign him, then I'll let you know. Irony of someone leaving hashtag for money. Hey, listen, that is actually a pretty common misconception. We have one of the lowest budgets in the league. We aren't one of the biggest spenders, and the money from the raise won't necessarily be going on players. That's not how we operate. It's not how Spen operates. It's not how we've ever operated. We're a sustainable club trying to run it sustainably. So it will probably be reinvested on the content side of things, and obviously the next thing is to try and get a stadium. So, yeah, stay tuned, people. Ralph Greenhouse, shout out Ralph, my guy, as Matty wins all into the box, but it's cleared away. Max Cornell keeps it alive. Linkway Parrott can't quite keep the attack alive afterwards, and the ball goes out of play. Where will the new hashtag ground be located? When we know, AC, we'll let you know as well. But currently not something we can tell you. We don't know. That is the long and short of it. But loading soon, fingers crossed, toes crossed, everything crossed. As Matty wins that. And that is half time, people. Yeah, it's been a good first half. We are losing, but it is higher opposition. And I tell you what, hashtag really grew into that one. Pretty impressive first half performance. I think one of our better ones from the first half. We'll show you some highlights from the first half, and then I'll tell you what, you guys have got a load of questions and I'm not doing anything, so I'll stay on and answer your questions rather than run for VT, if that's alright with James. And yeah, I'll see you shortly. We'll have a quick look at the replay though. So, highlights there. If you've got questions, people, hey, listen, I'm all yours. Sporting my new lovely VX3 Polo. Big fan of blue. Blue is my colour, I'm told. The missus is a big fan. Trim, not done though. Excuse the cap. But yeah, we're ready and raring to go to Singapore. But yeah, as mentioned, we are a transparent club. Spen's probably answered most of your questions, but more than happy if you've got them, guys, to get them in the chat. Maybe the hardest question I'll ask, or it might not be the hardest question. Favourite player that's been on loan to the Tags beside Ted Curd? You can't take out the player, I would say, Julian. Big Chelsea fan. It was pretty surreal to have a Chelsea player in or at our club. Player's been on loan. I don't think we've had too many, you know. Just trying to think. I actually might have to come back to that because I can't really remember there being too many loanees. Who scored? That's an easy question. Bradley Sage got the goal for hashtag, one of the new boys. Will we ever see hashtag versus West Ham in a friendly? Hey, it's very probable, especially the way that we go up. Yeah, Harrison Dane's another one, of course. Yeah, especially if we go up. A lot of clubs do play Premier League sides, or they put out an 11, especially if trialists and what have you. So, yeah, entirely possible. Love the new graphics. Hey, shout out you. Working very hard on them. Shout out Nashi as well, who's here tonight. Nashi_photo, who's worked on the photos. I think it's made my job pretty easy, but I'm thinking the nice white background really makes the photos pop. So yeah, that's the kind of vibe I'm going for. Obviously, we'll have the new lineup graphics out while we're at Singapore. I might test a couple things. So yeah, stay tuned. But appreciate the love on them, guys. Best player at the tags. Personal opinion. Ooh, that's a tough one. I think Joshua Asoke is ridiculously good. Evans Kwasi, of course, the new boy, looks very good. It's a tough one. Luke May Parrott as well is another one. We've got so much quality. I'm really hoping, and that leads on to another question. Where do you think hashtag will finish this season? What cups do we think we can win? I'm really hoping for a good cup run this year. I think we've been starved of it last few years. Good FA Cup run. Oh my God, I wasn't here when we went on the iconic run. And actually, you call it iconic. It's the second round qualifying. We come in at the first round qualifying, and we equalled our best ever run last year. And we only played one game. Played 2 games. Sorry, lost obviously to Hornchurch. But yeah, so hopefully we can get a bit of weight. It would be amazing to be first round proper. I'd love to do that. We've got a few players, Max Cornell, of course, who have got to that level. So yeah, I'd really like to see us win a few games and get quite far in the FA Cup, and then playoffs. I think I'd love for us to get playoffs. We've got players that have, pretty decent playoff pedigree. Evans Kouassi's done it twice. Once for Canvey and once for Haybridge Swifts. With Bradley Sage and with Alex Teniola actually at Haybridge. So, yeah, that would be pretty cool. But an improvement on last year. So even if we finish just outside the playoffs, an improvement. It's important to look at it contextually. I think an improvement would be a very, very impressive thing, again, for Devs and Co to do. So, yeah, 7th or above. I'm going to guess 6th. Just sneak in the playoffs. That would be pretty amazing. Graphic designers, appreciate it. Age. Great age. Are you asking me? Weird question, Richard. Are the lineups always going to be appearing at the bottom of the screen from now? If you're talking about the pre-season stuff, no, we are going to do lineup graphics. We always do. We always will do. But it's just because we have so much change and new players, etc. We don't have to keep explaining it. So there'll be a little ticker at the bottom of the pre-season videos. Please buy an old derelict stadium that has a footballing history that you can revive. Yeah, we can't be too picky. I'll be honest, Wilson. A ground would be good. Non-league player, any non-league player, unlimited budget. Oh, that's a tough one. That is really tough. Unlimited budget, because some of these guys are on serious wedge. I reckon Billericay are playing some of their players like in excess of 600 quid a week. That's the kind of stuff we're dealing with. That's tough. We don't have that kind of budget. A non-league player. I actually don't know. Scotty P. Let's say that as a dream signing. Fairly realistic, but I mean, obviously we've got to get to his level, so that would be pretty cool. The keeper is a youngster tonight, Charlie Binns. He's a Colchester United lad. He's been released from Ipswich, so he's obviously got very good pedigree, youngster. And we don't have Gids. Gids is on holiday enjoying some family time. So he's doing us a favour, and also it helps Colchester because they can get a good look at him. So yeah, he's helping us out. What happened with the women's team's manager? I've already been through that freestyle. I don't want to say the wrong thing, so I'm going to keep that to Spen. So I would advise you go and watch the squad update on the extra channel. Women's content as well coming soon, people. So if you don't like it, don't waste time and comment, I don't want to see it, why are you forcing it upon us? It's literally on another channel and you don't have to watch it, but there is women's content coming and we are going to be upping that. I'm excited to bring that to you. Hope you guys are excited as well. Yeah, very interesting time. New era, new signings, new kits, new manufacturers, new manager. First new manager the club's ever had. So yeah, all very exciting stuff. So I think it'll be pretty good to watch. also won't be. I think it's going to be a very interesting season. Obviously, we've pushed to second the last 2 seasons, and had we have finished second with the new rules, new format, we would have been promoted, or potentially would have been able to get promoted. We may have been refused on the licensing front. It's all up in the air. You can finish in the top 2 positions and not get promoted. It's all very convoluted, a bit like the National League stuff. So, but yeah, that'll be interesting to watch. A lot of new players, very big mix of players. So yeah, exciting. Bringing that to you soon. Shuri in the squad. Nah, Shuri will be the first to tell you that he's not at the level required to play step 3. Cousin, though, is a pretty good baller and potentially could be. Jake Table would have been good. I actually said, I messaged Devs because he followed us, actually, on Twitter. Did mention it to Devs, but he had already signed a pro contract. He's at Swindon. Obviously, pretty well documented. Location Football, shout out Curly, love that channel. And yeah, they were over there showing what's happening. New manager on the women's side, Cabrazio. But again, like I say, go and have a little look at the squad update on the extra channel that tells you all about the new manager, the first new manager that the club's ever had, Dom Edwards, for the women's team. Don't get upset, people. Devs isn't going anywhere. So yeah, go and meet him as well. He's in the video. So appreciate it. Great comms. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Let's see the Barnet. Don't hide it. Let's not see the Barnet. I am definitely hiding it. Can someone playing for Hashtag United FC maybe to get tryouts? You're going to have to reword that one for me, please, mate. Does Hashtag United have a video data analyst? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think we got the budget for that. Also, obviously, you got teams with sporting directors at this level. Utter woke nonsense. Get it out. Get it gone. We're step 3. This is ridiculous. Don't need a sporting director until you're full time. Anyway. Is Tyreek Hyde part of the full squad, or just went to TST? Tyreek's been training with us in and out, on and off, depending on when he fancies playing football, for the last, I'd say, over a year. Yeah, played in a friendly when we played Haybridge Swifts. Absolute baller, by the way, when he's fit and when he's taking his football seriously. But yeah, he's got lots of stuff going on. Same with PK and Toby. These guys are obviously prioritising doing their work. You know, that's how they make a living. So can't really complain too much. And I'm sure that's probably a negative on Ty's front for Devs to maybe sign him. But we've also got a lot of really good players in the middle of the park, so a lot of competition. What fragrance do I use? I don't know the name of it, but YSL. Shout out to Mrs. I can't believe I've just said shout out to Mrs. Terrible. Am I playing at the reserves this season? If I get my ACL fixed in time, still out since last October. Yeah, I had an MRI the other week. I finally got private care off the NHS. So yeah, hopefully can get an operation soon and then get back to playing kind of the end of the season, or I'll get a pre-season in next year. Do you know if Hashtag's looking at doing audio commentary? We did do audio commentary, but the take-up was so low and we don't have the resource for it. So yeah, maybe it's something that we can bring back at some point. The reserve's playing the Essex Senior League, but it's the reserve, the North Division. I don't really know how you quantify that, but give some Step 6 teams a run for the money. So yeah, probably Step 7 Olympian, I'd say, is probably a similar kind of level. Obviously, it's just the youngsters all trying to get used to physical football. Sammy Cornish. Last I heard he was at Welling. I actually brought him over. I don't like to keep saying this, but I messaged Devs and said bring him over. I played Sunday League with him for a little bit, and yeah, got him over at pre-season. Absolute baller, by the way. Sammy Cornish vision is a joke, but I don't think I've seen him move on from Welling, so we could be playing him this year. I would say he's a National League South baller though, so may have moved on. Hashtag v Dartford. Hey, listen, you can never count Hashtag out, but Dartford are going to be a good team again this season. Just signed Everici Eze's brother. Oh, and Spendog's joined.
We played against him for Potter's Bar last year, didn't we?
We did, and he's just joined Dartford.
Okay, interesting.
Just answering some of the questions the folks have.
Any for me, guys? Feel free to ask me what aftershave I'm wearing.
What aftershave are you wearing?
I don't know. Can you even smell it? I put it on very early this morning, so it's probably worn off.
Very nice.
Is it nice? Is it?
No, I have no idea.
Well, I can't even read that with my glasses.
Do you want to swap seats?
I'm only here for a few minutes, so I can do, yeah. Well, let's have a look.
Go on. You sit where I'm sitting.
Thank you.
We'll swap
Thank you, young Eddie. What's going on here then?
I'll ask you a quick question before you go to the
friendly
comments.
of West Ham. We have beaten West Ham in a friendly before. Women's
The women,
friendly.
of course, yeah. I'll ask you a quick question before you
go on
comments. Where would you rank our new home kit in terms of how good it is? Because I put it top.
What, of all home kits or all kits?
Every kit we've had.
More than the away kit?
100%.
Really interesting. I love the away kit, so I'll be honest. I'd say I think away kit is maybe one of the best kits we've ever done.
Got to be up there, isn't it?
I think maybe the best, actually. The home kit is very strong, and it has certain characteristics, because these guys haven't seen it yet.
No.
So there's certain characteristics which
I've just said
make
stay
it
tuned.
stand out.
I've not told them when it's coming out or whatever, but just stay tuned.
I usually, so like last year, for example, like 2 years ago, right? You had the tiger camouflage one.
Yes.
Yeah, so I loved that when it came out, and as the season went by, and a lot of it is about what it looks like on camera.
Under the lights and on camera.
And for me, it was a great kit in person, but on camera, it was because of the design, it wasn't amazing. Last year, I'd say, thought it was decent kit, and then I saw it on the pitch, and I was like, "Oh my god, this might be our best ever home kit." No, last year's home kit.
Yeah, I think
I
it's
actually
up there.
think like it just popped off under the lights on the camera. It looks so good on camera. Last year's home kit, so I need to see this year's home kit in the same situation. I haven't really seen anyone wear it yet because you've done all the shoots and stuff. I've not been on them.
We've got the shoots all done. And I tell you what, the VX3 guys, obviously, it's kind of the first time we've let. Well, not the first time, but we've let other people take on the production
good have
stuff,
they been?
and they are unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
The video, if you thought the away video announcement was good, the home video announcement is levels.
Yeah.
Levels. They've smashed
Very,
it.
very strong. I love the guys at VX3. They're doing a great job.
Yeah, even the training wear's great.
Speaking of kits, right, there's a lad out there outside.
Okay.
He has got a shirt with PK Humble on the back, right? He's obviously sorted out himself. It is really an interesting one because I was looking at it. So it's the black and purple shirt from I think second season of non-league, right?
Okay.
So I'm looking at
Esports
it.
one.
Yeah, it's esports, but we also used it as an away kit. I'm looking at it, I'm like, that's a lovely shirt. It's got PK Humble on the back, and then I realised on the back it says up the tags, yeah.
Yeah.
But I couldn't really see the S of up the tags. And I thought, it must have fallen off. No, it hasn't fallen off. It's because we did it in a different colour. We did it in a different colour because it was a 5.
5, yeah.
Because it was tags turned 5.
Course, yeah.
And now we're turning 10. So how
That's
mad is that?
crazy.
Every now and then you get these little moments where you're like,
Pinch yourself.
man, we've been around 10 years and that was a beautiful shirt, but it was half our life ago.
That's
half
actually crazy.
the club's life ago, that shirt.
Unbelievable stuff.
But yeah, so decent attendance tonight for a pre-season. Obviously, Chelmsford are a good side.
Thoughts on first half?
We're matching them though.
I think it's been our best first half showing so far.
As usual, we've risen to the occasion of the bigger teams, haven't we? I think Harry and Nathan have made some good last-ditch challenges. I think that combo of Nathan and the goalkeeper.
That was
I don't
phenomenal.
even know the goalkeeper's name, by the way. I'm
Bins,
not going
Charlie
to lie to
Bins,
you.
youngster.
Is that his name? But where's he come from?
He is a Colchester United product. He's their goalkeeper. Recently released from Ipswich.
Okay.
But it's a chance for Colchester to look at him, and obviously Gids is on holiday with some
So they're
family
just helping
time,
us out. He's not
just
he's
helping
not
us out.
sticking around,
Nothing
is
to
he?
do with
Okay.
us. No.
Well, yeah, it was a great save combo there with him.
Nathan
and
Wilson, the foot on it though as well.
Wilson throws his body on the line. Those of you that haven't seen Nathan much are going to grow to love Nathan Wilson. Let
Get
me tell
excited,
you.
man.
He's also one of our own. He's the first. There's a couple of people we say one of our own. Ellis Devereaux is definitely one of our own. We talk about people like Harry Haysom because he came through the reserves. But Nathan Wilson is actually one of our own.
Harry Haysom played one reserves game and then Devs went, he's unbelievable. And I played it with him actually. It was you came and watched. Jack Harrison played in that game.
Yeah, you played in that, did you?
I played in that game. I was injured. And
I went to that game because it was Jack Harrison's comeback game. And after 30 minutes, when Jack had gone off injured, and Devs messaged me saying, "How's Jack looking?" I said, "Forget Jack. There's a new lad. His name's Harry Haysom."
Paul Prosser played at
Jack,
that
if you're
game.
watching, sorry, mate.
Yeah, mad. And look where we are now with another young hashtag product.
Exactly. Love to see it. I'll just see if there's any other questions for me before I go. Spencer, this is Timmy. Timmy, I have seen your email and I will get back to it, but I do believe that has been confirmed, but as in received, but I will get back to it, mate. Do not worry about that. I've been very busy at the moment, but it's all there for me to reply to. Ellis Devs with Romford, yes. Am I going to be at the Lewis game? I'm planning on being. Why Palace colours for the away kit? So, sorry that you're a Brighton fan, Peter, but what I would say is that Palace don't own those colours, mate. And also, I wanted a red kit. I always want to put some comments now. What colour could we do for away next year? Because we always want to change it every year until we run out of colours. And I've got one in mind that we've never used before.
Blackout.
Let me know if there's anything I'm forgetting. But by the way, I don't even know if we've announced this yet, or even if we're supposed to announce this yet. And by the way, the colour coming in is the colour I was thinking.
Okay.
But I don't know if this has been announced or not. I don't know if I'm going to do a spoiler here, and if it is, I'll just do it. Is that we
Exclusive.
have got a third kit this year?
Exclusive.
Is that a spoiler?
Huge
Was I not supposed
spoiler.
to say that?
Exclusive.
Okay, well I'm not going to say any more than that. But that is a exclusive for our lovely people that have tuned in to watch this live on a Monday night.
That is why you should become
But
a member.
what I will say is this, and I'm going to leave this to imagination, and even the people around me here that work for hashtag don't know this yet. But all I'm going to say is this: there is a significant reason as to why we're going to need a third kit this year.
Wait, where are you going? Where are you going? Can't leave like that. What is happening? What is going on? What bomb? Just drop the bombshell and leave. Ref. Disgraceful behaviour. Quick caveat for the second half, folks. We are going to continue as we have done with the fantastic work that the boys are doing behind the scenes. But we're having a couple of equipment difficulties, so we are going to be showing the second half. But if the camera's not as steady, it's because we've got a lad hanging out the window, Kerim. You will have seen him, of course, in some of the more short-form stuff that we've put out on socials. Kerim is hanging out the window and panning. So it's not on a tripod as it has been, or a mast that we use. So just be aware that if it's not quite as steady, apologies. It is that. So let's have a little look at the team. It does look like we've made a couple of changes. Harry Haysom's off. Nathan Smith is on at centre-back. We've got Joe Christo on in the middle. That is for Matty Waldridge, I believe. And I think that might be the only changes as of yet. It is, yeah. So just the two, Joe Christo and Nathan Smith on. Hashtag looking to hopefully continue in not the way that they ended the half, but in probably the 10 minutes or whatever beforehand, before they conceded goal. Tamplin. It's not Archie Tamplin, is it? It might be. That is a relation to Glenn, I believe. Plans to take the women's team to TST. Who knows? It's not a cheap thing to enter. So, yep. Are you coming to Dartford away next season? I will be there. We will be there. No problem. Great stadium, by the way. Big fan of Dartford Stadium. Went there first, actually, for a women's game in the WFA Cup. Won there 2-0. And, very, very, very good memories of the stadium. Didn't go to the 2-0 loss last season. So 100% win record for me. Third kit, step 3, utter woke nonsense. Hey, listen, when you've got red and blue and whatever colour the home kit is, I almost spoiled that for you there. We might need a third kit because they're common colours. Chelmsford in the attacking area now. Nice link up between the fullback and the winger. Get a ball in, and it's Nathan Smith, the substitute, that gets it away. And then Luke May Parrott, but it's gone out of play for a corner ball. Nathan Wilson gives me Ben White vibes. Ooh, no Arsenal players in the chat, please. Get it out. Get it out. Need a green and gold flag kit. That's an interesting shout. The tripod break at half time. We might as well have done, but Kerim is a pretty handy tripod. If you guys watch Dover, I'll come back to that as the corner comes in dangerously towards the back stick. Danger not averted. It's a good save from Bin. Bins and away it goes. And Cal trying to unleash a pace. And it goes out of play for a throw in. Danger averted for hashtag. What was I saying? Oh yeah, if you guys have seen Dover away game last season, you will have noticed actually there is a couple of angles from the other side, and that is Kerim on a handheld camera because they wouldn't let us film. So there you go. Yeah, interesting. You don't always hear about this kind of stuff, but this is why we do the lives. So this is why you should become a member, because you do get the background story. Obviously, this is available to everyone tonight, but the next ones won't be. Joe Christie looking to cut that one out. It's great football from Chelmsford, but it's worked its way over to the fullback. And then he's gone backwards. Misha Jamili wins the ball back here. Dangerous. And the pullback attempt not successful. Jamili goes down the line to Cowell, who's got plenty of pace. And a sliding tackle is not successful. It stayed on the pitch here. Keegan Cowell assist in the first half. Looked to sidestep the tackle, but it's really good recovery defending. And the switch there is pretty outrageous as well. I will be at some point, Jace, but might be a little while yet. Still no operation as of yet. Switch again is another good one. Really nice. You see a lot more of that in the division above. Working the ball way quicker, and the cross is in. Good header. Goal kick. I thought it might have taken a touch there off of Nathan Wilson, who tracked the runner well. Did enough, and it's out of play, though. For a goal kick, it's been given. It was Dover, Richard. You won't know these things. Chatham obviously was all filmed on handheld phones and what have you, but Dover also didn't let us film. We used their footage, that's why it looks a little bit jank. And Kerim is also on the other side. So if you see the camera, if you go watch the video, there is I'm sure we included it. There is an alternate angle where it's the other side, and that is Kerim in the stands with a pocket cam. So yeah, there you go. Don't quote me there. Don't quote me. I know my stuff. Will the Singapore tournament be streamed? As mentioned, not 100% certain. So we'll let you know when we do know, Jack. Yeah, Chatham didn't let us film. There's other clubs that don't let you film, that you borrow their footage and what have you. It's a pretty common occurrence at this kind of level, Richard. You just might not know about it because we're good. What can I say? Ball into the box. Headed away by the Chelmsford defender. Under no duress, really, either. And it's out of play for a corner ball. I think Dartford did, yeah. What do you think about playing Ramsgate this season? Hey, they had a great season last year. Will probably be another tough test, I'm sure. Corner ball to be taken by Joe Christou.
Not seen Joe take many corners, have we?
I've not seen him take a corner ever.
You think you want him in the box as well? He's a big old boy.
He's great at headers as well. But here is Jamaili. It's a corner routine that looked like it might have come off the training ground, but it's...
That was a pause, by the way. He didn't mean to, but...
What did I say?
He's a big old boy, and you went, he's great at headers as well.
Nah, headers rather than heads. Oh, I don't know. Tenuous.
No, not that. I'm just saying, you're changing what big old boy means.
Yeah.
I'm basically saying he's good at headers by saying that.
Yeah, fair. You cottoned on to that quickly, to be fair.
It took me about 18 months, mate. I don't know about quickly.
Grimwood is just a big man. Yeah, obviously.
He's in it. I saw him.
He is. I don't know if he's playing.
No, he's not. He's injured.
He's injured. Okay, so he is.
Hurt himself on Saturday. So I said that's good for us because he's a quality centre back.
He is a phenomenal centre back. Yeah, fair play.
But do you know how full strength Chelmsford are tonight?
I don't know. I recognise a few names, but it's
a whole new team, isn't it?
It's
only Tamplin.
It's just a Tamplin and Grimwood, Haig, the goalkeeper. But as in I recognise the name, but not as a Chelmsford.
No, yeah.
Chelmsford. I think there's a lad from Eastbourne in the middle as well. But yeah, not 100% sure. As the ball comes into the box, Jermaine has to get that away, and he does.
Jermaine started, didn't he?
He did,
yeah.
I
thought he was good on Saturday.
Good minutes. Nathan Wilson. No, might not have been the communication. Obviously, the goalkeeper, new lad as well tonight.
Yeah, considering it was his first minutes of pre-season, I thought Jermaine was decent on Saturday.
Really good.
Have you guys in the chat watched the game from Saturday yet? And he went up, yesterday?
Went up yesterday. Yeah. Turnaround from Stampy. Absolutely outrageous. The demon shift, as we like to call it.
Bradley Satch basically just looked like he pushed the lino there because he hadn't got the decision. He did get the decision anyway. The lino looked at him like, who do you think you are? I quite enjoyed that. Matty Waldridge getting involved in fisticuffs in the first half.
Oh, you love to see it. Players backing each other.
Not fisticuffs, but...
Oh, here he is. Matty, a word for the fans,
all you
mate.
did is pull the shirt back. People have been putting our shirts left,
Can you
right,
explain what happened to the folks?
I think Maxi said he went to kick the ball but missed it, kicked them, and then they're saying that I kicked someone, but...
They're constantly pulling our shirts. Well, they really want these kits, don't they?
I mean, we see that at Malden, didn't we, on Saturday? They really want a VX free shirt, but they can go online and just buy one. Peter Badger member for 49 months. Love it, mate. Thank you very much for your support for just over 4 years. Yeah, the font on the back of the shirt getting a lot of love, Spen.
Thank you.
It's fantastic.
I didn't design it, but I did push for it to be put on there.
Again,
I think it's pretty cool.
I keep saying things about the home kit. I don't want to give too much away, but it is.
Oh, how good are the numbers
better.
on the home kit? How good are the numbers?
And shout out Anthony Shaw as well, operations man who did the printing. Not really in his remit, but he's learnt it, and he's learnt it fantastically, and they look so good.
No, but so VX3 again, they did custom numbers this year, and like one thing I will say, because I spoke earlier about how good the home kit looked on pitch last year, last year's home kit, but I would say the numbers that we ended up doing is a bit of an afterthought, if we're
phenomenal.
Honest. Last year's numbers weren't great, I didn't think.
No, not last year.
The printing quality and all that. So basically, it actually cheapened the shirt on pitch. Obviously, people that buy the shirt didn't get the numbers, so it's not a problem for them. True. But in terms of the appearance on a hashtag pitch, But these ones, and so it was really
Outrageous.
important to me this year we had good numbers, but when VX3 designed basically bespoke numbers like in their own font almost, we've had the hashtag font numbers before, but this is a font that matches the shirt design specifically, and there's a little clue there, which is obviously the home shirt is a different style, therefore the numbers are a different style too, but I really, really rate it. Everything VX3 have done, I have to say, has been exceptional.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of the training wear and the staff wear, to be fair, as well. So
Good header.
hopefully the boys can make it a winning kit and a kit to remember, really remember.
I have to say, it's pre-season so far, Nathan and Max have shown no signs of slowing down, have they?
It's a bit ridiculous, actually. How long can they go on for? We are
outrageous.
just going to cut, actually, to me and Spen here. We're just going to change over the... go back to the previous setup, guys. So bear with us. You will be seeing action, but obviously we're going
What hat
to...
is this? Why aren't you wearing
tell
the VX3 hat?
Because I don't have one that fits me.
Well, you need to get a bigger head, mate.
I mean,
One of
tell me
these.
how good I am.
One of these?
and then- yeah, if we've got some, I'll
Yeah,
take
we'll
them.
we'll have some for you.
Yeah, lovely stuff.
We don't need to be advertising bloody
I'm not
competitive
advertising.
baseball
Look,
teams, mate.
I've got sunglasses on. They can't see what's going on.
I'm trying to work out. No, I'm not a Dodgers fan, am I? I bloody play for the Cubs.
I was going to say, hang on.
I'm a Cubs player, mate. I threw the opening pitch at Wrigley Field. Anyone watching not know that? There's probably some Americans in the chat that didn't know that I threw the opening pitch at Wrigley Field. But I did.
You did?
As did Conor McGregor. Similar levels of fame and fighting ability.
Sure. Where
I
can
actually
you
reckon
find
I'd do him. These days, I think I'd do him.
You reckon? Yeah, that's actually probably not a bad shout, to be
If
fair.
it's USADA tested.
If it's any tested, realistically. Where can you find the lineups for the hashtag? You can't, but I can tell you the lineup as it stands is Charlie Bins in goal, doing us a favour, Colchester youngster, in between the sticks, Gids on holiday. You got Jermaine Anderson right back, the duo of Nathan Wilson making a step up this year to be part of the first team squad, and Nathan Smith. Two very different ends of the age
Nathans.
spectrums, but two Nathans.
We've
of
had a
course.
Nathan partnership before. I don't think we have.
I don't
That's
think we have.
exclusive.
Calvin Dixon, who most of you will know from SDS at left back.
He was with us technically before then because he
He
was
was.
trialling for TST from January on. If you watch the TST episode 1, you'll see him in a lot of those videos.
True.
Obviously, then went out. He's a very distinguished England futsal player. Went on to have a great ball league campaign, which counted him out for TST.
Exactly that.
Probably explained this already.
I haven't actually,
No.
but it's all new info. Max Cornhill and Joe Christo, what a midfield that is, by the way. In the middle, a duo. And then you've got Luke May Parrott, Misha Jamili, Keegan Cowell, who I actually don't know too much about, but got the assist in the first half, and Bradley Sage up top, who got the goal. So, yeah, it's a pretty...
Satch. You saying Sage?
He told me Sage.
Oh, if he told you, then
yeah,
then I'm wrong then.
that's what I'm hearing. So I thought it was Sage,
Potato.
but Sage. I don't think he really cares, if I'm completely honest.
It just needs to be Gary goals.
But yeah, exactly. He will score goals this season. I'm telling you that much.
You got a goal tonight.
He did. That's a
good.
great header.
That's a good header.
Nathan
off the
Smith
line.
is there again. Tell you who did get a couple of really good clearances off the line and is technically a winger by trade.
I know who you're going to say.
TQ Addy.
Yeah.
Looked very good at left back.
Well, you know what's
Satch
really
comes in.
interesting insight, and was just to let this play carry itself as Dixon tries the big switch. Oh, I thought Sage/Satch might nick that.
Good defending. Very good defending.
But yeah, I was talking to Joe Keefe after the Stanway
Are you
game.
going to tell us about TQ from last season? Or?
No, he was
Okay.
just saying, because TQ never played left back, right? He's left-footed right winger normally, yeah?
Yeah.
But then when they obviously looked at him there in the game against Redbridge, and he did really
Yeah,
well,
really
and
well.
he's ended up playing there a few times. Joe gave really interesting insight to me, which is obviously, as you may know, Joe Keefe in his career was a right winger /
Yeah.
left back. That's
Yeah.
what he did. He did
Yeah,
those
yeah.
two positions.
Mhm.
And he said to TQ, it actually really helped him as a right winger playing left back. Because
Really?
he's obviously playing the position of his marker.
Yeah, sure.
So
that
as
makes a lot of sense.
Obviously helping the team out at left back. I'm sure he was a good left back, but equally he's almost revising and studying for when he goes to right wing.
That is, I mean, Joe Keefe, very, very good footballer in his own right. Obviously, plenty of EFL experience.
Scored in
but
the FA Cup
he
quarter final.
did. He doesn't like to talk about it though. But yeah, so that's great. That's really good insight. That.
Because normally, obviously, if you're say a left back / left winger, you're not going to be playing that same side. But as
Yeah.
a left back / right winger, you are inverting.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Oh, great tackle there from Joe Christo. That is never a
referee.
foul. He's kicked his boot.
He got that off audio. It was the noise of the tackle.
That's a
And
proper
it looks like,
Caicedo
did
foul.
something
that
come
is.
out of his? Is that his shin pad on the floor?
It might be.
There
That's
was
the-
obviously a collision.
That's the kind of tackle I see given as a foul against Caicedo every week. Never a foul. Never a foul.
I'm not sure about that. I think the noise won that one for the player. Physio's on.
Toby is on the bench. Yes.
Yes, it's quite a long time he's gone. Oh, he has made some changes, hasn't he?
Yeah, we only
He's
made
took
the
off the
two.
Singapore boys.
Only made the 2, haven't we? Joe Christie obviously come on, but
Yeah,
less
I don't
minutes,
think
of
any
course.
Singapore lads are going to play more than half.
No, Haysom off for Nathan Smith. But
And
yeah,
Matty
I'm
as
sure
well.
we'll see. I'm sure we'll see plenty of others that are on the bench.
And we have got a game whilst we're in Singapore as well, back here in England.
We do.
So it's a chance for the lads that don't go Singapore, because we can only take 10 players for that.
Yeah.
Chance for them to get
Minutes.
some minutes.
Gets Chris
This is a
Novice
nice
out.
one, because we never really see this angle, do we? Because obviously we had some
No.
camera technical difficulties
Yeah.
tonight.
Bit
we've
lower.
we've gone tripod at a lower level now, I think.
Mhm.
But this is actually almost feels like a different place.
Well, we've also got new match cams coming soon, haven't we?
oh yeah, we do. Yeah, once I
The
stump up
quality
cash.
here is about to level up, people.
Shout out
Get
to our
excited.
new investors for helping us with that.
Big help.
Lots happening. You're going to see. You won't see it. I wouldn't say in content for a couple months maybe, but we're making changes behind the scenes that are going to help us go a bit bigger, better than ever, long term. But obviously these things take time. So, the money that we're receiving and have received some of it already from the investors is going to go to very good use.
Yeah, for sure. Very exciting time to be a hashtag fan. Very exciting time to be a hashtag
Of
staff
course, a
member.
big focus on getting a ground in that as well.
Also, for those asking, on the bench we do have Josh Rosoke, TQ Addy, Toby Romolaran, Pedro Carvalho. Joe Christie was obviously now
hell
on,
of a
as
ball
is
that
Nathan
is.
Smith.
How's he dug that cross out from there?
Ooh. Bit nervy. Great touch that is, by the way. Come back to the bench in a moment after the ball's cleared.
So it's an interesting pre-season for Chelmsford, isn't it? Because they've gone full time this summer, which is such a big move in their sort of future and development.
Well,
But
there
it
was
means
rumours
they've
they were
changed.
getting Andy Carroll.
Yeah, they were in the mix. Obviously, he's gone
I
to
think he's gone
play
to
in that
Dagenham.
league.
Yeah.
That league, Dagenham Redbridge. But yeah,
And invested.
it's such a big change for a club to go through, and obviously their playing staff has basically changed completely as well.
Yeah.
So it's actually a really important pre-season for them, probably their most important in a long time.
I think that's a pretty fair reflection, fair assessment. Also on the bench we've got Ishmael Salahuddin and Praise Ogbebor as well. I think a few
Praise
people
for
have
me,
been
one of the
liking
players
him.
of pre-season so far.
But, quite a few people in the comments been liking him. Obviously was at Romford last season with Chris Newby. He was the one that suggested he come to
And
the
he's
Thames.
young, right?
He is a youngster, yeah. So
I'd say probably Kouassi player of pre-season so far for me.
unfortunately
But
injured.
he's hurt his hand, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's hurt his hand, so you won't be seeing much of Kwasi for a little while. It does sound like he may miss the start of the season.
Nathan
But
Wilson
fingers
was excellent in that first game, then went on holiday. He's
He's-
back now. He's been good
I
tonight.
would say he's probably been my player, obviously based on every game that he's played. He's been up there for
It's
me.
only two, though, isn't it? But yeah,
This
he's
is
up
true.
there. But yeah, Kouassi and Praise were the other two for me, I think. Maybe TQ's had a few ones, but needs a bit more of him.
Yeah. I think there's a few that obviously lost points in the playing in the Stanway game.
Yeah. The issue is, though, well, having said that, some only played second half, and second half was 0-0. But
true.
there's a lot of lads that Devs has brought in this pre-season, and a lot of them are wingers. And so there's a lot of competition there, because I actually like all of them at the moment. I haven't seen anyone that I think he's no good. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
think they've all got something they bring
I
in.
mean, I hadn't seen too much of Keegan Cowell before tonight, but I think he's impressed. On that
St. Lucian
left-hand side.
International.
Is he?
If he's the one I think he is, there's a couple
nice.
of lads that I haven't really seen enough of yet, to be
No,
honest. I'm
of
a bit out of
course.
touch. We have got a St. Lucian International with us, though.
Oh, wow.
I know that.
Fantastic. Yeah, fair play.
Same agent as Jermaine Francis. Who just,
Is it?
He's kind of
Oh,
runs.
wow.
He's here tonight. Kind of runs that Caribbean area, you know.
See you. Fair play. Pedro is on the bench. Carvalho. I'm really hoping we can see a fit Pedro this season. One of our most dangerous players in form.
He's going to get a chance in Singapore to get fit, isn't he?
Exactly that. Is Toby going to play? Well, I would imagine most of those
Tonight?
guys will get minutes, but yeah,
He's
probably
going
not
to
a lot.
Singapore, isn't he?
Yeah.
This is the thing. Flight tomorrow morning. What time?
We are meeting at the airport for 5 a.m. So I'm picking up
Wow.
Harry Haysom at 3:30, I think. Yeah, long day. Can't lie.
I can reveal now, if anyone's watching this, just in case there's an expectation there. Unfortunately, I will not be in Singapore. I was going to be there, and I'm only saying this in case someone's watching the stream that's in Singapore, because we do have quite a few fans there.
We do, actually.
Some people coming to the game. I
People
was
commenting.
going as of yesterday, but there's a slight family issue that I need to stay back for now. But we've got very well-equipped team on and off the pitch going out there, so it's going to be fine. And I'll be experiencing Singapore like you guys do, in content form.
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. Is that something you've done too
It's
much
like when you
of?
leave your kids with a babysitter for the first time. Because I've been on all the big trips, really.
I was going to say, this is my point. I can't remember you not being...
Well, we've
being
been.
on.
This is our. What do we say? This is our 9th country.
Yeah,
So I think I've been in every other country
Unless you
we've
count
done.
Jersey.
Definitely count Jersey. And I wasn't on that one.
No. Were you not in Jersey?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, mad. All I remember from that is AT bringing a suitcase as his match bag. Criminal behaviour.
That's mad.
That was his first experience at the club as well.
But no, I did all the others in America. All the America trips. I did Spain, I did Serbia. I played in most of them. Did Scotland.
Yeah, of course, yeah. How criminal was it, by the way? We did that.
Didn't do the floating pitch in Cardiff, actually.
Did
I
you
didn't
not?
do that.
Oh,
No,
okay.
because I had Rich Beck's wedding on the same day.
Ah, how dare he put that on?
You know what's a crazy bit of anecdote as well is people won't know, because back in those days of YouTube, we were not filming everything like and uploading it as quickly.
Yeah.
The day of that Cardiff game was on Saturday. It was the Champions League final that weekend. And we played, or the boys played, on a floating pitch with Stephen Gerrard on the Saturday. And I was not there, I was at Rich Beck's wedding, but on the Sunday morning we played at the Emirates.
Oh, mad.
So we actually played on basically the Champions League final, like fan park, floating pitch, and the Emirates within about 12 hours of each other. And some players did both.
That's
Quite a few
mad.
did both. Loads of changes here.
Yeah, just going to see 3 changes. It's going to be Keegan Cowell off for TQ Addy. Pedro Carvalho and Praise Ogbebo also coming on. Luke May-Parrott's departed. Waiting to see who the third player off is. Unless someone's gone over the far side.
So we're going to see Praise, number 23. Watch out for number 23, guys. He's got a bit.
Who else is coming off then? Because at the moment, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, so we've missed another person going off.
Well, Mish has gone off. Did you say Mish?
Mish off. Luke off. And
Left wing, it was on left.
Keegan Cowell off. So the 3 of them
So
off.
it's
TQ Addy,
the-
Pedro Carvalho and Praise Ogbebo
It's
on.
the attacking 3 behind the striker that changed. The whole attacking 3. The cam and the 2 wingers.
Spencer, have any YouTubers invested in the tax? My questions here.
It depends what you define as a YouTuber. In terms of big YouTubers with lots of followers, no, actually.
Okay.
And I did have a lot of conversations with them. Many ones, but it's not happened at this point.
How many full-time members of staff at Hashtag? If you're just asking in terms of the media side of things, there's... You count. Do you count?
They definitely count.
Yeah, spent... Well, I don't know. CEO?
Of course, it's in media. I'm definitely
Yeah,
in
media, I
though, aren't
suppose. Yeah,
I'm
Spen.
everything. Oh, no.
God.
Pedro, what have you done?
Oh,
it's
Nathan.
He's going to score it anyway.
Great finish. Yeah, had to make the tackle there, Nathan Wilson.
Right.
Fell to the other forward and he slotted into basically an empty net. Keeper was never going to be saving that one, but that one's come from a misplaced pass, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a mistake from Pedro. Just been subbed on, obviously. He's maybe taking a while to get up to speed of the game. But listen, the good thing about this is this game score does not matter. Let's remember, this is a friendly. If you're going to have issues like this, you have them in these games. So actually, this is how you twist these things from being negatives to positive. You say, now Pedro will not do that in the season because he's done it here.
I mean, also as well, it's worth pointing out that Pedro had a bigger layoff than most. Obviously injured, missed out a lot of last season. Obviously went on dual reg towards the end with Woodford, who lost out in the playoffs. But he's not played a lot of football.
I think the reason he's done that is he's already on Singapore time. He's already adjusted his internal clock.
Of course.
That pass actually was on time in Singapore. The good thing is, though, even these, you might be thinking, we're going to Singapore at 5 a.m. These boys playing tonight. It's a bit odd, but they're not actually playing in Singapore till Saturday. The ladies play before that. They play on the Friday.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. This is our first trip with the men and women's team, by the way. Oh,
what a great ball that is from TQ Addy. On his weak foot as well there. Spun the defender really nicely, but unfortunately couldn't find a red or blue shirt. That's the kind of service, though, that Bradley Sage will be lapping up during the season, I'm sure.
Yeah, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Get some sleep.
Yeah, get yourself some sleep, mate. Your banter better be A grade, because I'm not falling asleep at will because you're boring me, I'm telling you.
Yeah, we haven't made enough noise about that, maybe. The fact that we're actually getting to take the women's and the men's team together. And that is really cool, really special. Another reason why I'm gutted not to be there. But also, shout out to the guys from Sevens Tournament in Singapore for actually getting both teams in. Yeah,
it's really exciting. Obviously, a completely new, basically, team as well. So it's exciting for them, exciting for us. Obviously, Andy Cade Watts is going to be taking charge, kind of thing as well, isn't he?
Yeah,
so
and
that's
obviously
also cool.
Club legend, been involved since pretty much the start. Player, goalkeeper, coach. He's going to be managing in Singapore. But
is he on his own
people
now?
maybe he's going to Jay and Joe are going to help because obviously the games don't clash.
Yeah, cool.
So they're going to help Andy. But Andy is sort of in charge of the team. But people don't know about Andy. He's actually an UEFA A qualified coach.
He is phenomenal.
So he knows his stuff.
Well
And he was that before he even played for Hashtag.
Yeah, for sure. No, Andy, great character as well. We love Andy. And he's bloody good looking.
He loves the club. Yeah, do you know he used to be a model?
Yeah, I do know
And
that. We
and
found
his
out
wife.
at the kit shoot.
And his
Yes.
wife.
Yeah. All this info came to light at the kit shoot.
And as you'd expect, they have... Oh, there's no way of me saying this without sounding dodgy, so I'm not going to say it.
PK is in the squad for the Singapore squad, guys. Is on socials, so go over to the Instagram and have a little look. A little preview for the kind of graphic style we're going for as well. So have a little look. Who's
Come on,
this? Is that
let's get a
Pedro
goal.
swinging this in?
You can barely tell. It's so dark over there. Okay, turn the floodlights up.
It's not a bad ball, but headed away by the white and claret of the Chelmsford side. Hashtag recycle possession though,
Come
and
on,
here is
Peds.
Pedro.
You're on -1 right now. You need to get back to Z to 0.
0.
Because it's like Alan Partridge, you know. Right now I'm on a negative and I need 2 positives. One to cancel out the negative and one just to have a
To get
positive.
ahead, yeah. Who said pause? Not another one. Not another one. Ball in
Big
then.
throw. Who's that? Calvin Dixon.
Calvin
throw.
Dixon's got a long throw. There's a few players in and around the club that have a bit of a long throw as well. As Chelmsford look to come forward
on?
now. It's off the pitch.
Listen, there's no shame in the scoreline, and I think Chelmsford maybe you could say have edged the game. Not 3-1. I think that last goal was obviously a bit of a freebie. But I will say that I've actually been quite happy with our performance tonight for pre-season, for a team that's against a full-time team.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a pretty fair assessment. We're going to make some changes as well, Chelmsford.
Changing the goalkeeper as well.
They are, yeah. It's something you actually do see fairly often in pre-season. Lucas.
What are we saying about the number 20's
That
Alice
is
band?
disgraceful. Chill out, mate. What's that, sorry?
The number 20's Alice band. What are we saying about it?
I mean, the game's gone a bit, isn't it, really?
Well, I think I don't know why you get a red one. Get one the same colour as your hair, pal.
It's either got a match or it's got a match kit or it's got a hide.
Because I
Gotta
think
be hidden.
wasn't Mish wearing something similar recently?
Yeah, Mish is sporting the headband this season. He's gone for the long trim. So interesting. Would love a podcast. Yeah, Jay, we've done Untagged before, but hey, if we're going to do something regularly and devote resource to it, it's got to be watched, and the views just weren't there.
Here we go.
Meanwhile, Bradley Sage has a option here. He's looked to find TQ Addy, opted not to shoot, cuts it back, and there's Max Cornell. What a block that is, by the way, from the man with the armband. Vital block, otherwise hashtag might have been making it a bit nervy towards the end of this one, pulling one back, Spen.
Listen, it really wasn't bad at all. I think if we're being really critical, Sage's pass, and I think he's just apologised to TQ, could have been a little bit further back for him and allowed him to hit that on the full as he arrived. But equally, TQ's done well to make something from it, find Max Cornell in the box, and yeah, I think probably goal bound if there wasn't the block, and looks like the Archer's coming on.
The Archer, the Arrow Man, as Seb calls him, is coming on. Yeah, let's chill out with that shout, lads. That is... You're doing too much. Brady O'Neill in the chat. Shout out Brady. We met him at TST. Congratulations on the move to NZ, mate.
It's after woke nonsense from Joshua Edwards, isn't it?
It's not just the only. There's a few of them trying to do too much.
It's literally true. They actually have got an issue with the floodlights here.
Yeah.
It's been pointed out.
The
It's
one positive I will say about Chatham is their floodlights.
Floodlights
are pretty
unbelievable.
phenomenal.
And it really is interesting how you can compare the different grounds.
Just ask a
But
photographer.
Interesting bit of anecdotal evidence for you is when we were doing the licence application to go up for the women, they said they'd fail us alone on the floodlights.
Really?
Not being good enough for the championship.
Yeah, well,
so
there you go.
there's evidence there. It's nothing to do with the colour of someone's skin, guys.
As Toby Romalaran comes on for Bradley Sage, goal scorer of course for tonight.
Oh.
Shot there comes in from the
Young
young man as part of the Chelmsford Academy, and that's the effort from the man that we talked about with the Alice band over the bar. Should do better really though, shouldn't he?
Yeah, I mean, it come to him quite quickly, and it was quite a difficult height, but it's a bit of a gift. I don't blame the keeper too much either, because it was a well-hit shot, difficult one to direct away, but yeah, maybe fortunate for us not to concede.
Yeah, shout out Brady though. What a guy. See, you scored a couple of goals as well. Unbelievable scenes. Gids is on holiday, family holiday for the man. Deserved break after his performances last season. What a keeper, by the way. I know you lot in the comments as well were coming from early doors, but what a goalkeeper.
Oh, I love that.
Great feat from TQ Addy, and Toby's picked up the loose ball.
Come on, Tobes, make something happen.
Can he get running down the right? He's got
Oh.
two on him. It's not actually a bad ball, to be fair. Dug out across well, but Chelmsford clear.
That's him going back to his right winger roots there, but obviously he's a striker, so you want him in the box ideally, because
This
we
is
haven't
true.
got anyone in there when he's out wide.
Obviously no Joshua Sude this season, so we might see a bit more of Toby on the right.
Yeah, very true. Actually, now we've got Bradley as well up front, and Luke. Obviously, got good options there. Luke started out wide, didn't he?
Brad as well, very good kind of player for Toby to play with. We saw it a lot with AT when there's players in the box that are good in the air. Toby gets down the line, gets the ball in. He's a very direct wing play. You love to see it.
Well,
He'll be very excited by the signing.
That's why he's at the top of the assist charts as well.
Right in amongst the goals as well, to be fair.
A good assist on the weekend, I thought, for the Mish goal.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, very good indeed. Played some. I tell you what, though, some of the football we've played pre-season has been really good to watch. One touch, flowing football.
Second halves only there, yeah. He's today actually the first goal he scored in the first half of pre-season.
I think you might be right. Yeah.
First goal scored in the first half.
Yeah, I think you are. Yeah. Touch out of his feet, shooting opportunity, cuts inside nicely, manages to poke it through, and the shot there is wild and wide, and that's a good chance again though from Chelmsford as the game opens up a little bit.
Home kit is out this week, I think, in a couple of days. Is that true? Is that
true? It is indeed.
Maybe.
I can tell the folks if they want to know.
Allegedly. You never know. Sometimes things get delayed, don't they?
We're going to be in Singapore as well, 7 hours in front of time.
We're going to wear it as well, right?
We are going to be wearing it in Singapore. That's why it's launching next week. So stay tuned, folks. Stay tuned. We may have a new signing on the women's side of things in the home kit as well.
What a signing it is as well.
I tell you what, get excited for that. I'm very excited. Very excited.
Good Toby. Good battle from Toby there.
Corner in the middle of the box. Looks for the area. Something we see him do so often. The little channel pass as Christy finds TQ Addy.
Is this the first time we've seen praise in the 10?
I've not seen him play in the 10, to be fair.
Because I've really liked him out wide.
Yeah, he's been very direct, hasn't he? Very good at beating a man. Yeah, like you say, lots of winger options. Be interesting to see what happens come the squad update video. And I'm not telling you when it is again because I've said it about 15 times this evening.
What happened to the lad that played that first friend? Is it Emmanuel Loeb?
He's injured.
League.
Yeah, he's injured. I was very impressed with him as well, actually. So we'll see what happens there. Very strong, direct player. Man. But yeah, another one. It's TQ Addy. Good touch there. Can Bebel marshal his way through? He can't, but he wins the free kick.
What about Jube?
I actually don't know where he is this evening. Dubé. South African.
I just copied how you said it.
Yeah, South African. So Dubé.
Yeah.
Dubé. Do we know where he is this evening? We don't know.
I've only seen him play the one game.
No, he's definitely played two.
What was the second one?
Played the first game here, and then he scored against Redbridge.
The Redbridge one. So he played the first game. Yeah. So I saw both games, and I must have just. He made more of an impact in that second game.
Yeah, definitely for sure. As Addy works the ball, it's not bad
Good ball, but Nathan stopped his run.
Addy wins the header as well, and it's flicked on by I think Christy who got there. So
Jermaine doesn't seem to be desperate to get there.
Well, we'll take it. Yeah, I didn't think it was ours, but anyway.
I think we get one back here. Not necessarily from this exact move, but I think we will score again.
And we're going to see Joshua Rusoke come on. Obviously, not getting too many minutes this evening because he is on the plane tomorrow, but he replaces Calvin Dixon.
He's got 76 minutes under his belt, Calvin, there, so there's another chance for Dev to see him.
Or is he? No, it's Jermaine Anderson coming off. Calvin's going to go and take the throw in.
So what does that mean?
I would imagine Calvin comes to right back, to be fair, because he's quite versatile.
Is he?
Has played in the middle of the park as well. So
is Josh as well.
That's also very true.
Not sure I've seen Josh play right back, though.
Are we ever going to see any of the players in the hashtag house? Hey, it's potential. We've had conversations. Stay tuned. It's just fitting it in. Pause.
That's a great header for Max. Toby. Oh.
Corner ball.
That was a superb little deft touch from the skipper.
Can I train with the tags when I come to London from Australia?
You can get a train to the tags.
Yeah. Have you got step-free pedigree? If not, probably not.
To be fair, that rules out half our players.
Not after last season.
I'm joking.
Corner then. It's TQ Addy, is it? To whip this one in. He's got Pedro offered short. Back to TQ Addy. Whips in the ball. It's a dangerous ball.
Oh, Nathan.
Nathan Wilson already scored in pre-season, of course.
Would there be a more popular scorer than NW?
NW24. What a player, by the way.
It sounds like a postcode.
Yeah, it probably is, to be fair.
Somewhere in northwest London.
Getting warmer, yeah. Marco Polo. Will someone shout
that
as they score?
Good player. Good left back.
Baller. Pedro to whip this one in.
It's high. It's got snow on it.
Deep in towards Toby or Nathan, neither of which get there, and Chelmsford drive out with it. Toby showing his pace though, and just about makes it difficult for the Chelmsford youngster, but
boys
Addy wins it back.
They're on their job today, the boys. I can't fault them. Oh, that's a
tackles flying in.
Challenge.
It's been, to be fair, for a pre-season game, played at a very good intensity from both sides. Not sure I'm too keen on that though. It is
Neil
pre-season
Malpay,
after
little
all,
move there.
Chill out. Will there be another hashtag academy? We've always said this: it gets difficult and more difficult every year with the academy process because there's less players that can play at this level that come through the process.
Something happened to Josh then when he was stumbled. Look, a couple times. Is he all right?
He didn't train last week. To be fair,
did not look like he was moving well there at all. Keep an eye on him.
Yeah, has had issues with his shins. Just playing too much football was his diagnosis. As Toby looks to get the burners on, it's going to cause a problem there for the keeper, but it's dealt with well by him and the skipper. Oh, heavy touch there. Oh, bit soft on the tackle though, TQ Addy.
He was invited in there, wasn't he, and he didn't take up the invitation. And here is Praise, one of my players of pre-season, but in the 10 tonight.
Can he nick the loose ball? He can.
Such a young lad as well, so much potential.
I think he's 18. I might be wrong, but I think he's 18.
Great age. I thought you'd say pause then.
Here is Rosoke. Passes down the line and finds.
Have you had LP on
Carvalho
commentary tonight just to show his voice off?
No, he hasn't. He's stayed well away from the mics, which is actually a bit peak.
Definitely got LP on just to give you the last line of the stream. For
he is on mute, isn't he?
Sake.
We've got subtitles
like
if you want to do comms.
I don't know if anyone gets the Pat Butcher reference, but it literally
I think you might be. 2006 Ogba, but oh my god, that makes me feel so old. Oh my god, great age.
Right, Rosoke. He's got a wand of a young Dumbledore. Get it in the mixer, my son. Nathan Smith is moving at some rate of knots. Comes all the way through. Oh, it's on the post. No one's there to turn it in. How the heck has that happened?
What happened? What did I miss?
It went all the way through low. A bit of a miss kick, to be honest. Have a look at the replay here, Eddie. Low one goes all the way through. No one touches it.
Wait, did Smith get a touch on that?
Post? I don't think so. Wow. I don't know, but either way, that should
never have got that far.
No one's counted on it doing that, obviously, because
I think Nath gets a touch on that. You know.
I mean, he was moving.
It was very soft if it was, but here is Pedro Carvalho. Just runs the ball out of play though. When is the hashtag youth teams coming? We've got them, Nemo. We've got them. How many have we got?
750 players, mate.
40 plus teams?
More than 50
50
teams.
plus now? Yeah.
750 players that wear hashtag yellow and blue every weekend, mate.
Yeah, Chelmsford one division above, but are full time. So new model for them this season. So yeah, good test for the tags.
I don't expect people to have watched every YouTube game, obviously, because we've played so many games now. And obviously we have shouted out the youth team a few times, but there's a good chance someone would have missed it. But if you follow us on socials, I think you know we had a big youth team.
Yeah, we've said it on multiple occasions.
We're one of the biggest ones in Essex. And it's literally firing on all cylinders. We have every single type of team you can have, not just youth. Boys and girls.
Inclusivity.
We have inclusivity teams. We have walking teams, dementia, football. You know, we're very proud of that.
Very successful
we're
teams.
Three-star accredited FA club, the highest rating you can be in the country.
I don't know where Io's gone, but obviously left. I think in search of more regular playing time, kind of.
Io Lakoga, yeah, good lad, like him a lot.
Really lovely guy to have around the club. But yeah, I mean, some of these lads just. They want to be playing more. He
had a sweet spot, didn't he? It was around when we played Brackley, he got man of the match 2 games in a row. I think it was Dartford and Brackley back to back.
Scored, didn't he, against the equaliser against Dartford, or what we thought was the winner.
Yeah.
Should have been. So Max looks to play that one to channels. Pedro will give chase here.
No, Duke. That ball's
Defender
gone.
Gets rid. Who's your most random player, by the way? On the
well, I put Saundy and Stevie CB because people might not know they both played for us at West Ham.
Yeah, okay.
Like, if it was a pointless answer, I don't think many people would put either of them down as players.
I think, it's maybe not a bad shout, to be fair.
Everyone knows they're associated with the club. No one thinks of them as players. But interesting fact, they both scored penalties in one of the final games they ever played at Bowling Ground.
Wow.
They had a penalty shootout at the end, and they both scored. And Stevie CB would have been north of 60 when he played at Bowling. He might be one of the oldest people to ever play on that pitch. And he scored his penalty first take. And it's his birthday today.
Oh,
shout out to him.
Is it?
Stevie CB.
I did not know that. He kept that quiet. Happy birthday, Stevie.
That's decent. Will Putt's decent. Yes, I won't say how old he is, but it is the name of a sexual position. It's 21.
Who was I thinking of? Oh, I was going with Afo Soyemi.
Soyemi, yeah. Nigel Harris. Nigel Harris.
Jeremy McKendy.
That's what I was going to say. McKendy. Yeah.
Obviously
Ollie
signed.
Smythe.
Ollie Smythe, yeah.
Neil Smythe never got a run out, did he?
No, he
Shame.
did. He
Good
did
player.
compete in the penalty challenge.
Yeah, that's why he didn't get a run out.
Yeah. Not one of his many. He's many.
I've got one.
many
I've got
talents,
one
but-
that I reckon no one in this room will even know, and even LP wouldn't even be able to validate this player, because I think he played one game for us, and it was before LP's time. But I can 100% confirm he played for the Tags. His name's Mikey Anker.
Mikey Anker. Wow, that is. Does Eddie Cooper count? 45 minutes in pre-season.
I count it, but at the same time, do the fans know about them, the pre-season games? It would have been if it was on YouTube. They should
It was
know.
live.
I think
It
you
was.
can. You're part of an academy season.
I would
Series, a
take it.
reserve team player as well.
Yeah, of course.
Lou, Mikey
ass.
Anker, remember him? Mikey Anker was up before your time. Played one game in chapter 1, centre half.
Martin Guest, yeah, rest in peace.
Also,
Great shout.
does the Spencer FC friendly before we became hashtag?
This
count?
is the thing.
'Cause Will
think-
Harrison, Jack Harrison's brother, played in that.
I think that's no. I don't think that can count.
I think a guy
Official
called Phil
hashtag.
Cooper as well. Did I tell you? Didn't,
I've got his shirt.
Yes, you've got his shirt. You've got his shirt because in the first ever game, I'm not even sure if he played in the game, but a friend of
He
mine.
didn't play. Didn't play.
No, that's why I had the
Yeah,
shirt.
that's why
then.
I've got the shirt.
Good
yeah.
player. He's played for our 7-a-side team. He's a good cameraman. He used to work with me in the Copper 90 days. A guy called Phil Cooper.
Oh, great flick, Toby. This is a good chance here. TQ Addy can find Toby again.
Oh,
It's just behind him. Couldn't take it in his stride. But yeah, Cooper, I have a shirt. Probably the only Umbro
Oh.
shirt ever
absolute rugby tackle from Nathan there, and I enjoyed it.
with printing on it that isn't with the person that actually
It's
had
such
it.
a nice. I was looking through my shirts. I was having to do a bit of a clear out. Obviously, I don't like to get rid of hashtag shirts, and I saw this. What is ultimately a collector's item? Because it's the only one in the world that exists. It's a Spencer FC hashtag shirt, I think. So it hasn't
Yeah,
even got
it
the hashtag badge on it.
Yeah, it is.
It's a
Yeah.
Spencer FC shirt. So it's from our first ever game, only ever game at Spencer FC, and it has the name Cooper on the back. Whatever
Perfect.
number, like 19 or something.
No, it
on
was
the back.
24, and I was
24.
24 when you gave it to
There
me.
you go. And I saw it, and I was like, hang on, I
Pause.
know a Cooper. And then he wasn't available, so I gave it to you.
The bet. I was just about to say the
No,
best
you were
Cooper
my
you know as
first
well.
choice.
Of course, thank you.
First choice Cooper, mate. What does Cooper mean as a surname? Do you know?
It's barrel makers.
Is it Barrowmaker?
That's what they used to do, the Coopers. Bit of trivia for you people. Dan Fazy. I don't think Dan Fazy can be the most obscure because
No, he
quite a
played
few
loads
people
of games.
said. Yeah,
Played
quite a few people.
loads of games.
First goalkeeper. Carlos Simeon on the other hand might be a bit of a roach out.
That's
And then you've got also Archie, the reserves goalkeeper that played against Concord.
yes, surnames like
Can't remember his surname.
Everingham or something like that.
No, that's Fletcher. He'd never played for the first
There's
team.
another goalkeeper, I tell you. He got a clean sheet. Helped us out. We had a goalkeeper crisis. Callum Griggs.
Callum Griggs. Wow.
That I don't think anyone would have. That would be pointless.
That would have
answer.
been pointless, yeah.
We should do it. One of your
Archie
shorts.
Cunningham.
You could do.
Cunningham.
One of your shorts you could do could be a little pointless quiz.
Yeah.
You
what,
could be
pointless in
you have
terms
to-
of purpose, or
you have, no, like you have to ask 100 people to see if they answer it. Whether it'll be a bit long. I'll just tell you if it's pointless or not, and then you can quiz each other.
that's actually a good shout.
in HQ.
Joe Gregory. I don't think Joe Gregory would be pointless.
Nah, it's
He was a very
on
good-
pointless. That would be about 12. That would get.
Yeah, I think it's pretty low.
Wouldn't
Ashley,
even be single digits.
Ashley Jones would be pretty low, but because
now
of the
Stampy's made it mainstream.
because of that, I don't
It's
think.
a ridiculous shout. No disrespect to Ashley Jones, but
Not like
that's a
Ashley.
ridiculous shout.
Yeah, I can't believe he said
Played
he said
2
that. It
games.
made me double take to be our best
He's
goalkeeper
just
ever.
written off the legend that is the Hall of Famer of Jacko.
Were you rage baiting? You weren't rage baiting. You genuinely believe that Ashley Jones is the best
I think he was
hashtag goalkeeper
definitely
ever.
clip farming there.
Thank you for the content, I appreciate
bit
it.
of social media agriculture there, I think.
Yeah, I mean, give him love by all means, but best hashtag United goalkeeper.
Jack Durkin is legal tender because he played against EduSport. He might have played a few other games as well. Aaron Thorpe.
Cristiano Ronaldo's already played for hashtag, James, if you look at the edit back in the 22-23
Well, if
season.
you watch the Atlanta game, you'd think I was Cristiano Ronaldo. The finishing on display, including the own goal.
I was going to say, and the own goal, top mids.
It's one thing that Cristiano Ronaldo has never done. An imperfect
Go on,
hat
Peds.
trick,
Ooh.
right foot, left foot header,
TQ Addy's
with
going
the
to get
header
there.
being an own goal. He's never done that, has
In the back
he?
there.
In fact, has anyone in football ever done that?
What?
Has anyone in football ever scored a left foot goal, right foot goal, and an own goal header in the same game? I might be the only one.
I mean, stat check it, unless someone else has got one. Ollie Miles definitely wouldn't be a pointless answer.
No.
He was part of the league-winning team. I think most
If we
people
include
remember that.
women, Tally Miles,
Yeah,
his
this is-
sister, is a good. Is a
That
good
would
one.
be probably a
There-
decent
there's
pointless
actually-
answer. There's a lot of women.
Can
that
you
would be
name
quite-
the other brother-sister combo that played for hashtag?
Brother-sister combo.
Got Ollie and Tally Miles, and you got, I believe, just one other.
How? What year? Can you narrow it down?
You'll kick yourself. You'll kick yourself. I can give you a big clue as well. Massive clue.
I feel like I'm going to need it, you know.
Do you want it? Hang on. Get ready. Oh, what a ball that is.
Finish
That
as well.
is a phenomenal cross of the football.
That is Kevin De Bruyne-esque.
And it's a great finish as well. And you can't really argue with that. That's the quality on display. That's what, full-time football does for you. Train that 10 times a day instead of 3 times a day.
Yeah, that's fair play. Great cross into the box. Finished it nicely. Into the roof of the net as well, the youngster.
I think 4-1 feels very harsh, Eddie. I think we've actually been, not a quality, but I've been really happy.
I've got your combo.
You figured it out. The clue was going to be we played
Joe
against
and
him
Molly.
literally a few days ago.
Yeah.
Joe and Molly DeBell.
Has anyone in the chat got that as well? We got, yeah, Tony. Shout out Tony. Yeah, fair play. No, that's guys. Let's put this into context though. Full-time outfit, obviously pre-season as well, getting there. But I think it's been a fairly decent performance on the whole this evening.
Chelmsford are an ambitious club, from what I know. Interestingly, their owner is called Spencer as well.
They should be looking to get promoted realistically. They've been there or thereabouts in the playoffs the last few seasons.
Well, if you go full-time in that league, you are... Yeah, there's quite a lot of full-time teams in that league, to be fair. I think it's like... Oh, no,
4 or 5, no?
I think it's more than that, you know.
Is it?
I think it's more than that. But it's a signal of intent, isn't it? You're saying we want to get out of that league. And
yeah.
Chelmsford's a city as well. Not people might know that. It's a school I went to town. It's the town I went to school in. The city I went to school in.
Mm-hmm.
It became a city whilst I was in school. There was a bit of a competition between it and Southend. Chelmsford won the first battle because they had a cathedral.
Yep.
And Southend later become a city as well.
Yep.
Interestingly, I've got a lot of links in that whole debate because I also went to uni in the biggest town in Europe. Do you know where it is?
I don't.
Arguably should be a city. Reading.
Really?
Yeah. But that's the end of the game.
That is the end of the game. Final whistle. Spen, UFL player of the match?
Oh, crikey.
Tough one.
I mean, I'll be honest, I haven't been paying enough attention to their team, and it probably should at 4-1 give it to one of them. But as it's pre-season, we're looking for positives, and we're looking for things we've learned from the game. So a game of two halves in many ways. I'm thinking Nathan Wilson, maybe, but we conceded 4, so I'm not sure.
Max Cornhill, perhaps?
Max Cornhill, Bradley Sage get another goal. I don't know. I think they let the chat decide.
Chat decide? I mean, we're in no rush, to be fair, if you want to put a poll in.
But
I see what people are saying. Player of the match. Either way, it has finished. Chelmsford 4, #1. Still more minutes in the legs, and that's the most important thing pre-season. And of course, we fly to Singapore tomorrow. We've got more content on the way. Still unconfirmed whether it will be live or not, but we'll let you know. So stay tuned over on socials.
It will be live if
UTD.
we can make it live, and it's a good stream, and it will be good. We'll do it. If not, if we can get it out as live, we'll do that. If not, you'll get some great highlights. But either way, there will be a way to watch it. I think, regardless, though.
Yeah.
Even if we can't stream it, there'll be somewhere they can stream it, and obviously we will communicate.
Is it the zone that are?
We think it might be different in this country.
Okay.
I don't know. So we'll communicate it with you. Ideally, if we can't stream it, we'll put out where you can watch it based on where in the world you are.
Yep.
We'll figure all that out when we get there.
At #UTD on X and Instagram, it'll be on there somewhere.
Make sure you follow. I will say, just as a little piece here, because I mean 4-1 against Chelmsford, there's no shame in it, by the way, whatsoever. But I would say, in a football season, there's like a graph of where context is important. And basically, the longer the season goes, context becomes less and less important. As you get to the end of the season, it just becomes about getting the points. Doesn't really matter how you do it or if you deserve them, you just get them and you get home. Whether that's to survive in the league or to get into a playoff or whatever it is you need. But at the start of the season, context is everything because you've got time to make up for that.
Sure.
So themes like maybe you're losing games but you're playing well, all these sorts of things matter a lot more at the start of the season, even more so in pre-season. Listen, we had a really bad pre-season game against Stanway. That was unavoidable. You could not, as in you can't get away from that. That's just bad, disappointing, not good.
Good experienced side though, that Stanway team.
No, the Stanway side will be a very good step 4 team.
Obviously,
but we shouldn't be losing 4-0 to any step 4
not.
teams. However, it's a great time to do it, and you could actually argue if you were to design the perfect pre-season, there would be a bit of a humbling for any team because no one should
teaches you a lot more, doesn't it?
It does, and it was. I think the pitch played a big part in it. And we've got to be prepared for that, though. You can't just be expecting to play on 4Gs every week. So I don't actually have an issue with it if it's a one-off. But I do think tonight was a very different story. I think that was a good performance, and I think that was actually better than some of the games we've won.
I agree.
In pre-season, and obviously, well, it is the best opponent we've played so far.
Yeah, for sure. Good test for the boys, and yeah, I think Devs will be walking away, obviously disappointed with the result, but quite happy, I think, with the performance that it's improved since the last few games.
Yeah, some key factors. I'd say probably best player of pre-season so far out injured in Evans Kouassi, who's been a great addition already, but he was unable to play tonight. I think got the fact that Ringo is out tonight as well, picked up a little groin strain, he's invested going to Singapore.
Yep.
Yeah, Kouassi, as I mentioned, and then outside of that you've got the boys that he's rested because they're going to Singapore at 5 a.m. So no excuses.
PK not available.
No PK. Lots of players capable of getting a result. We've had results in competitive games against teams of that level before.
Sure.
But I'm happy with it. I'm actually happy with it. I think 4-1 slightly flatters Chelmsford, but they were on their job as well today, and they look to be a good solid team. And we'll see how we get on. But we've got obviously Singapore. We've got a sort of behind closed doors friendly while we're away as well. Yeah. We have obviously Eastbourne still to come, which is
Concord
is
as
another
well.
tough one. Concord, hopefully, different kind of opposition.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm happy, man.
Starts.
Lewis away, first game.
Gassed.
It's actually a great first game.
I love that stadium.
Get one of the busy the big journeys out of the way when the weather's good. A dripping pan in the sun is a lovely place to be.
It's a phenomenal stadium.
Lou, can you just give us a few words so everyone can hear your Pat Butcher voice?
Oh, the bloody tags.
Oh,
how mad is that?
That was on full volume as well.
That's 4 words he had to say, and I think he got one of them out. Yeah.
Well done. Thank you very much for joining us tonight, guys. Obviously, this is open for everyone throughout the season when we can. Obviously, around the 3 p.m. blackout for Saturdays, but we will be streaming these. So get yourself a membership. Doesn't cost very much. What is it? $4.99 a month?
Yeah. And it helps the club, and you get some of the best value for money in football. You're going to get women's games, reserve games, everything we can give you and more. Special shout out to our new investors/shareholders as well. So just quick update on that. Those of you that invested via Republic, we've closed that raise now, and we should be receiving the money from Republic very soon. So we haven't actually received it yet, but we will be soon. And then we've obviously had a lot of people that have invested privately, including some very high-level investors as well. Some of them might be watching tonight, so if you are, we appreciate you. More updates for all our investors, whether you're a $20 investor or a 250 grand investor. There are going to be updates for you very soon. We are working behind the scenes. I'm working behind the scenes. One of the reasons you've seen me less, I actually have been at every pre-season game, but I've not been commentating as much for various reasons. But we're working hard behind the scenes to elevate everything about the club, which is what these investors have hopefully allowed us to do. So just stay tuned, really. Be patient if you can, because pre-season's always busy, Singapore and all that stuff. But there is a lot of stuff happening, and you'll start to see it bear fruits in the coming weeks and months.
Starting next week with the home kit launch.
Exactly, and the
Very
VX3
exciting.
have been fantastic. All the boys, all the stuff Eddie and the content thing we've been putting out has been fantastic. So, yeah, just very, very positive time. Perfect time of the season to be ambitious and start to dream, because this new season is around the corner. Especially for the women's team, a whole new project. We're going to be bringing you more content than ever on the women's team, which I'm really happy for as well. So, yeah, it's a good time to be a tag.
Very exciting time. Thanks very much for joining us, guys. Eddie and Spen. And we'll catch you in the next one.
Don't go changing.
Off to Singapore.